How's it going, everybody?
Hello.
I don't know about you, Patrick, but I'm ready for Standard Showdown.
Dude, I'm so ready. I'm so glad we're here streaming now.
This is exactly where I want to be. All
Let's
right,
hear.
we already have our round one pairings up, which
Yes.
means that people are going to be like playing Magic and
Yeah.
whatnot.
So, do we want to watch Alton and his sweet green-white tokens deck versus Kyle Spainhauer on Grixis control?
Gee.
Oh, geez, Kyra, I don't know how I feel about this.
I-
We also have Cody against Robert Rollins. Oh, dang it.
There's so many good options.
It's true. You want to watch the Tezzeret deck, though, don't you?
Yeah.
You'll always err on the side of Tezzeret deck. Although, we should watch Alton. Like, he's preparing for GP Portland just like us.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, let's pen over there. I'll get things updated. And,
We'll get going.
yeah. So this is
Kyle.
Kyle.
Yes. And he is on Grixis control. Or Bolus control. However you want to say it. Don't spray it.
Daddy Bolas.
Daddy Bolus control.
All right. Let's see here. We've got Alton on, and I know what he's been playing. He's been talking it up. This is green-white tokens.
Yep.
So let me
Yep,
transition
it's his
that
little
over.
baby. And, like, he's wanted me to, like, test and play with him. Which is fine. It's hard to test against a non-tier deck effectively, but I think this list is close enough because it really maybe it's not. It's like it's got a lot of cats in this deck.
Yeah.
Where like if it was something closer to like a hidden stockpile tokens deck, like I'd be okay just like grinding a ton of legacy. So that's not legacy. Oh, do we have the titles wrong?
Did it not update? No, it updated. I updated
Bryce.
the Standard Showdown. What are you smoking, Bryce? Come on now. All right, we've got an Anointer Priest.
Oh boy. Wait, did he cycle? Oh, he cycled the Sweltering Suns. Because he has another one. I don't know if that's right.
Everything seems right. I think
Attack
Bryce,
of the Scarab God.
Bryce is messing with me. Why would he do that?
Bryce, why you messing with Mr. Kyer
Why?
here? Oh, did Facebook finally go live?
Twitch, do it.
Twitch, let it,
No wonder. All right. Well, we've
You're
got.
just silly.
Oh boy, we've got an Anointed Procession.
Oh, does this? It's probably not resolving.
Yeah, it looks like Kyle's already stated. Hey,
Yeah, I have.
just to let you know,
He does have a sensor in hand.
the graveyard is a perfect place for that card.
It's a good thing he didn't let that resolve.
Says the control player.
Yeah, anytime you can not let the Annoying Procession resolve, you're in a good spot.
Yeah, it's the dangerous card. You know, it's
Oh, look.
it's the.
The daddy himself is chilling in Kyle's hand.
Yep, it looks like he has
Harness Lightning and 2 Sweltering Suns.
That's what it looks like.
Oh boy.
Sweltering Suns is going to deal with Alton quite well. He's already let me know that it's the board wipes that really hurt his deck.
Well, that's why like he doesn't have the inevitability that that the black white like hidden stockpile. They kind of create this engine with that card and with the revolt triggers, so that like they always can have a board. Once they get that pesky little 2-mana enchantment down on turn 2, like I think I played against Riley in that standard or the team event.
Okay.
And like it didn't matter if I wrathed his board because he could just play an artifact revolt and like build his army back up again. It was frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, and it's gotta be really hard knowing that hey, like this is supposed to be a good card in this matchup, and it's just not quite doing what it needs to do. Which, okay, so we're trying to bring back an Anointed Priest, and in response we're Harness Lightning one. It's gonna prevent the life gain.
He'll still gain 1 life from because it checks itself, right?
Still getting moments of audio or video lag.
But the
Bryce,
audio's
this is not what we want to hear.
Well, I mean, at least we're hearing it so that we can maybe fix it. But Yeah,
Well,
I can tell right here.
Yep, that is exactly what we didn't want to hear. Look at this. Look at this.
That's awesome. Okay, so pretty cool milestone for the stream is yesterday or today. Do we have any followers today?
Today, this morning.
Okay.
This morning, Bryce and Brian were streaming,
and we broke our 600. We broke 600 followers.
We did.
That's cool. That's really cool.
That's fantastic.
Well, there's EtherHub, and I think it's time. Oh, horse! We missed the horsepower. Does Kyle have Hour of Devastation? Because that would be... Oh, man, he does. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
That just, like, destroys this horse.
Wow, that's incredible.
What?
I know.
That's from out there?
That's
Brian.
That's Brian.
Petty BMTG?
Yeah, you must be logged into the laptop.
I'm logged into the tournament computer.
Oh, that's where it's looking at. You're like, wait a minute, why am I speaking?
Am I? Wait a second.
Wait just a minute.
Hold the phone. So, looks like Alton's rebuilding his board. He drew another horse.
Yeah.
And another Sacred Cat. So,
and if I'm Kyle, I see one card in my opponent's hand. I am just throwing this Bolas down, and I am getting rid of this horse. Just get it right out.
Yeah.
Just get it.
I mean, he's got one energy. Yeah, he can't kill with Harness Lightning. If he lets this resolve, it kind of just like spirals out of control. Because it doesn't matter if he... Yeah.
Yeah, he's considering his options because once the trigger goes on the stack that life was gained, it's a delayed trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not the horse lives to the end step or not, trigger goes on the stack.
Yeah.
It does not need to be in play to happen.
To get a horse?
Yeah. Here, let's pull this guy up.
Yeah.
I know this guy by horsepower, so I don't even know what this card is called.
Crested Sunmare. Of course, Kyle's using the Big Daddy D6s.
All right, let's get this horse up here
step,
for you.
If you gain life this turn, create it. But the horse has to be around.
Oh, it is.
It doesn't trigger when you gain the life. It triggers at the end step.
Okay.
The horse has to be there.
Yeah, so he can be patient, but he decides not to. He's just gonna kill the horse. Let's actually get the horse up here. I know that it's since passed, but I still want to show people this card because it's not something we see every day.
The horse pass away.
It had a little bit of hype around it when the set came out for sure.
For sure.
All right, we've got to search for Azcanta.
That's a good card.
I don't mind me a little searching.
Kyle's debating whether he goes +2 or +1 with his Nicole Bolas. Looks like he's going to go +2 and try and hit something off. Created Submate. If you let autocorrect do its thing. What?
Bryce, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're speaking words, but...
He's going crazy. Look at everything that Bryce has said in the chat so far.
Yeah, your fingers crossed for 2 days?
Yeah, that our fix would work.
Oh, yeah.
On the video lag. All right.
So did he hit an Adorned Pouncer, or what? Ooh, he's pumping the Sacred Cat.
He'll respond by Harness Lightning for 1.
Oh.
Yep.
That's so fun.
He will be able to do it once again, and not only that, but why did it get... That's not exiled. Okay.
No, his exile's turned sideways.
Yeah. Created submate. Oh, that's how it autocorrects. Okay, I understand you now, Bryce. When he types in Crested Sunmare into his phone's chat, it autocorrects to created submate.
Created submate.
Submate.
Now this guy can be a problem too.
Yeah, Let's pull this one up too. Please tell me you know the name.
This is Pride Sovereign.
Jeez, look at this guy. Can you guys believe the talent level that this guy next to me has? He has an entire library's worth
Oh
of
no.
info.
So So Kyle used his Nicol Bolas minus again to kill the Pride Sovereign, and then slammed another Nicol Bolas.
Whoa. Alright, so we're going to bring back some things, yeah? We got an Anointer Priest, and then we're probably
Sacred
bringing
Cat.
back this little Sacred Cat as well. So he has a copy of the Anointer Priest.
Your phone doesn't have an Aussie accent? Why not? Why not, brew? Sup, mate?
I love it. They're using...
The Felder Griff. Okay, we'll
He
have to
uses the
talk
Hippo
about this
token.
when we have a little break.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're talking about
Oh,
this.
we're talking about it. I'm probably gonna go grab some when we have a little spot.
I have, the table's out in front of the lockers. I put some stacks there if you want to bring them.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Sounds like a fantastic idea.
So, I think Kyle's gonna take this one. Like, he's got his Kanta going. He's stealing stuff from the top of
Alton's library.
library. No, don't use those cats. Use our cool new ones. Alton, why?
Because these are the embalm ones. They're slightly different. He's only going to use them for the 1/1 life links off of
Regal Caracol.
Regal Caracol.
That
Yeah.
card is sweet.
Then we'll get to see some real token action.
Yeah, I want to put Nate on camera next round. I want to
Nate,
watch.
huh?
I want to watch some God Pharaoh's Gift.
God Pharaoh's Gift. Oh boy.
Ooh, guess who gets him? Kyle gets him.
Yes. All right. Well, now we get to mention.
Here's these sweet new tokens. We had an artist reach out to us, Leah
Anderson. Mhm.
She's up in Logan, and her company, Cats and Cantrips. Yeah, Cats and Cantrips. She's going to be doing some exclusive Paragon City Games tokens for us. I'm really excited.
I am thrilled. We'll
Yeah.
we'll show some more off between rounds, but
The
for
one I
now
think
now we get these little 1/1 cats.
Yeah, the one I think I'm most excited for is going to be Pixie.
Ah, yeah.
Like,
the Pixie Wolf.
oh, I'm going to rock that Pixie Wolf all day, every day.
Gonna have to run some Hunt Masters.
Oh, for sure. So we're going to 5 mana. We
Alright.
Eternalizing. Yeah, we are.
You know, this is a lot of power, for Alton.
Yeah?
Even though it's pretty clear that Kyle's ahead. In fact, all this is really going to come down to is Kyle's probably going to end up
Like wrathing the board sometime?
ulting Nicol Bolas.
Oh, yeah. And just like, oh, yeah. So he's going to pain energy and exert his Pride Sovereign.
Please let me select the whole thing.
Another fun thing we have going on tonight. Did you show Kennedy these tokens?
Yeah, I did.
They're so awesome. But yeah, our friend Kennedy, it's her first time playing Magic, and she's here tonight. So that's pretty fun.
Yeah, I gave her a good tease. She was like, "No, the game I was playing, people didn't show up for." I'm like, "Good, then you get to come play Magic." And I was kind of joking, and she decided to come play. Yeah, so this is Nicol Bolas. You get steal spells off the top of your opponent's deck.
Oh. Target opponent. He can't do his own. 1 second.
Yeah.
It reads target opponent.
Yeah, I think Patrick saw that a little bit.
That was an activation of his Kanta. I'm losing
Okay.
mine.
Okay.
Because it looked like he had plus his Nicol Bolas on his own library.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you can't do
worries.
that.
All right, so Nicol Bolas does read target opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card, and then you get to cast it. So you get to cast your opponent's spells off the top of their deck, and then you can also have them exile cards from their hand. You can also kill things and deal 7 damage to your opponent. Not a big deal.
Nicol Bolas.
And then
So we've got another fun thing is we've got another player who works graveyards at Primary Children's,
Oh, cool.
and like his weekends are pretty stacked. So he's getting back into Standard. The guy who bought those Team Rare lands today,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
here tonight, and he asked about Nicol Bolas today, and I was just like, well,
He's really good.
He's really powerful. You can find him off as Kenta. What over time, like if you get to untap with Nicol Bolas, he's fantastic. But like when he comes down on the board, like it's kind of hard to protect him.
I think this is kind of what Patrick means to say is that there are a couple threats that control decks want to run, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of them are cards that when you untap with them, you tend to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Nicol Bolas is a 7-mana spell that when you untap with Nicol Bolas, the chances of you winning are incredibly high from that position.
Mm-hmm.
However, Scarab God is probably equally as high that you're going to win with Scarab God when you untap with it.
Yeah.
And where that comes into play is Scarab God is 5 mana. Nicol Bolas is 7 mana. So you can reliably play a Scarab God and have 3 mana untapped on turn 8, where to have a counterspell up.
Mm-hmm.
But Nicol Bolas, it would take you 10 mana, which is really high.
Mm-hmm.
And there are moments like in this game where Nicol Bolas does get to come down on curve. It's not afraid of getting hit. He was able to just come in, kill a horse, and live, right? And that's the power of Nicol Bolas. We just get to see him just go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But most of these Grixis / blue-black control decks tend to be running Scarab God just because it's a little scarier. Because it's a little earlier.
It has power and toughness. It can't, like... You can choose to block with it. You can choose to not block with it.
Right.
Like, where Nicol Bolas, like, you could exile cards in their hand. That might be a good way to protect you from, if they don't have a board. You can plus on the top of their library to see if like you hit a creature to help protect him, but like you're not always gonna find the creature off that +2.
Right.
Like against Team Energy, you could just like hit an attune with Ether.
And the other thing to mention, Scarab God, once it dies, it also comes back. That is not an effect that's on Nicol Bolas.
Yep.
Once your opponent has dealt with Nicol Bolas, which a lot of the same cards kill both. Cast Out, Ixalan's Binding, these enchantments that come into play and get rid of permanents.
Yep. Vraska's Contempt
Vraska's
exiles
Contempt.
a creature or a planeswalker.
Uh-huh. So a lot of the same answers kill both, but
One costs 5, the other costs 7.
Right. One of them's a bit more of a commitment. But honestly, power level wise, I do think Nicol Bolas is incredible.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, yeah.
Like, every time I've cast this card, I was just like,
He's so powerful. He's made it into your cube. Right?
Yeah.
This one?
Actually,
Over the other?
I like him more tthan the first Nicol Bolas.
The first Nicol Bolas is kind of dumb. Like you can just steal their creature.
I like them both a lot, but this one you get a +2 and just steal stuff, which I think is funner for cube, just because you could get just about anything
Off the top of someone else's library.
Yeah. There's a couple of reasons I switched them, but
For sure.
7 mana is the main kicker.
I think it's also
And
like it's
4
easier
abilities.
to cast.
Mhm.
Like the other one has double black in its converted mana cost.
Yeah, it's also 8 mana. 8 mana is a lot for a non-creature permanent because there aren't good ways to cheat it into play.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, this game is still going. I think it's just taken Kyle a little bit of time to work past all the tokens that Alton has been able to create using his graveyard. And Alton, being the gain life happy deck that he is, it's going to take Kyle a little bit of time to wrap it up.
It's true. He's using 2 D10s to mark his life total because he knows that he's gonna be up there.
Right.
Let's see if he can pull anything out of his graveyard. Doesn't look like that's the case. He might be just dead to these cats here fairly soon.
Yeah, and we've got a Torrential Gearhulk coming down, and
Yeah.
looks like there's more interaction coming from Kyle.
Lands are all over the place.
Yep. So
He's just trying to finish this game.
Yeah, I think a couple turns from now he will win.
Maybe even this turn, because like you can go, the Pride Sovereign has +4/+4. The Gearhulk has 5 power. The cat is a 3/3. Making these other cats +1/+1. Oh, that makes the Pride Sovereign bigger too. And now he just added 5 power to the board with Torrential Gearhulk. He might be dead here. I haven't done the math quite yet.
In the meantime, I think this would be a pretty good...
A good spot to swap over.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So, yeah, Cody and
we've
Robert.
got Robert.
Probably on Tez.
More than likely. But let's just start with the names, shall we?
Ooh, Cody's on Vampires.
All right, let's give this a transition. Let's take a look what's going on. It looks like we've got a couple of...
Sweet.
Oh, this is the mono white vampire deck.
Huh?
Awesome. He's got our new vampire tokens.
What a guy.
Let's call it white vamps.
W Vamps.
Dubs vamps. That's what I'm going to call it.
Dubs Vamps. Dubs Vamps. Yeah.
Dubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 and W.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this doesn't look like a Tezzeret deck to me. It definitely looks like another Grixis control.
Oh, did he switch back? Oh,
Yeah, we've got Ascanta here. We've got Ascanta here.
We found it.
We've got some dead things.
We found it, but we're still searching.
Yeah, we're still searching.
Hour of Devastation.
Hour of Devastation is going to come down, kill some creatures.
This is like twice in a row we've seen... Ooh.
And there's the Scarab God that we were just talking about.
We literally were talking about how, like, oh, Kyle had enough mana this turn to go Wrath into Scarab God into Animate Your Angel of Invention.
Yeah, I think that's a gross thing to do.
That is a gross thing. It doesn't even matter that he doesn't have...
And it's also completely fair.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. All right, so it looks like Robert is going to take game 1.
Yeah.
Jeez, what is going
Like
on with
Grixis control.
our layover here? Fell a little bit, didn't it? What is it doing? I would love for it to just stay where it is. Okay. All right. So,
Just a titch.
game 1.
Yeah, I think Robert got that one.
Robert's going to take game 1. And Cody and his vampires are probably just like, this is
also
not
got
gonna
Monument. Is that the other deck plays Monument too, right? Like,
yeah. Mono white vampires is a white monument deck, which I think is great. We've seen a little bit of the white monument decks. They were blue white, and they were pretty powerful.
Yeah. Being able to go Cloud Blazer on 4 was like super cool and powerful.
Grixis. I actually wrote powerful because it was in my head.
Grixis powerful.
Grixis powerful. Now let's just call it Grixis. How about that? Let's not get silly.
That'll do. Because we haven't seen Nicol Bolas.
Why is this having such an issue staying on? All right. Maybe these guys are almost shuffled up. Look, I've still got Nicol Bolas.
Entering shuffle phase.
Okay. Let's update this as well. It's gonna be a win for Kyle.
These Grixis decks. That is what I went on a tear with when I did play.
Right. Back in the days where you played Magic.
Back in my day, I used to play Grixis. Oh, you know what? This is the time. I'll be right back.
Good plan. Normally Patrick leaves and I'm like, no, come back. I need help commentating. But in this case, I'm like, no, this is worth it. This is all going to be worth it. So, all right. Let's come back to the booth for a moment so we can show you some things. It's pretty much everything you could ever want. Seeing our faces all smiley and happy. All right, hand me one of these stacks. Let's show off some things. Because I'm super excited about these. You know what? I'm going to start by saying that we've already talked to this person. We've already bought these tokens from her because they're fantastic.
Yep.
And not only that, but we're going to improve them and make them...
They're going to be Paragon branded.
Yeah, they're going to be Paragon branded. They're going to be on
some nice
custom two-sided cardstock. It's going to be great.
So...
All right, I'm going to pick...
These ones are for sale at our store currently. They are so they're $1.
$1 a piece. And then we'll do
7
of them for $5 and 15 of them for $10. That's what we're doing at the moment. At the moment. So it looks like she's got some. Oh dang it! The game started, Patrick.
Okay, it's okay.
Well,
I grabbed them. We'll
After the match.
Sure.
We'll finish the match. Man, I really want to talk about these.
I know.
I bet all of our viewers are like, "Oh my goodness, just finish. Just show us the dang tokens."
Yeah.
No. We got to finish this game, guys.
This is us building suspense. Ha.
Meant to do it.
Got it.
Had to. All right. We've got 2 little sacred cats, and one of them's going to get fatal pushed.
Off a cliff.
Yep, and it looks like he's just going to embalm that now. I think that's a great decision.
Meow. Why are you putting it upside down if you have the token?
No idea.
Okay, cool.
I don't want to talk about it.
He does that when he doesn't have the token.
Yeah.
He'll put it upside down to show that this is embalmed and not an actual sacred cat. But he has a token, so.
He does.
Meh.
All right, get in for 2.
Meow.
Kaboom.
Remember when Saravan Inspectors were like the bane of control decks?
Oh yeah.
That's these sacred cats.
They are all the creatures in Alton's deck seem very obnoxious for Kyle to deal with.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to counter this. It's just going to come back.
Right.
I lose a
Next
card
turn.
on this.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he is going to counter. This is going to be a Supreme Will. Nope, he's taking a look at the top of his deck.
Ooh, impulse mode.
I like this decision by Kyle. He's recognized that this isn't a good counter, and that he needs to find some effect to either wipe the board, or to exile these things and give himself some more time.
Yeah, he's got plenty of board wipes. Like we saw Hour of Devastation and Sweltering Suns.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no way those got boarded out. They're in the deck. If he doesn't have one, he needs to find one. So impulse mode is good.
And there it is. Look at that.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah. So this is a perfect example of what impulsing on Supreme Will did for him versus what he could have done. Right.
Mm-hmm. He dug 4 cards deeper to find what he needed. Even if he doesn't find what he needed off of his Supreme Will, he's seen more cards. And Kyle now is in a position where he can take a little bit of damage, see if Alton will play more to the board, see if he can get any more advantage out of the Sweltering Suns. He also could be setting up to... okay.
Just a bunch of 4 and 5 drops. So,
oh, man.
That's pretty funny.
That's funny. I mean, granted, his opponent now knows that he's stuck on mana, and he's gonna Sweltering Suns right away. The fact that he's throwing it up to the camera, look at how bad my hand is.
Yeah, it is a tell for his opponent.
But Alton's all about that EV. All right, yeah. So this is another thing he can do. Now he set up a way he can hold up Essence Scatter after he's Sweltering Suns by waiting. Yeah.
Alton still has the ability to bring back a Sacred Cat, which isn't too threatening, but it is what it is. All right, we've got a Glory Brown Initiate. Yeah, this is going to be very, very Essence Scattered.
Yeah.
And we got a cat.
Meow.
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 Oh, this one's right side up. That's nice.
Nifty.
Consistency. All right. And now Kyle's on another Essence Scatter. He's got a Sensor and a Gear Hulk.
Man, Sensor's going to be so good against the person struggling on lands.
Uh-huh. That's probably why he hasn't cycled it. And he also has a Harness Lightning. So he's debating using the Harness Lightning on this 1/1. If I'm Kyle, I am letting this hit me so fast.
Oh, for sure. You've got Torrential Gear Hulk into Glimmer or some stuff.
Right. They're missing land drops. This is beautiful.
Oh, man. Just
nope.
He's
still letting this
go.
hit me. Yep.
There you go.
Look at land.
Attack you for 1.
So Gideon's intervention, it's
going to name Nicol Bolas. That was the only threat that he saw.
No, he may have only seen Nicol Bolas, but I would name Gear Hulk.
Yeah. That they just can't cast Gear Hulk.
I mean, this is going to get censored, but...
He has a second one.
He does have a second one.
Which will get Gear Hulk censored if he doesn't find another land. So, if this resolves, Kyle might not be able to cast that Gear Hulk he has in his hand, which could be a problem.
It could. You have to be able to win the game somehow, right? Yep, he's just going to cast it in response. He doesn't even want to think about it. This is going to Supreme Will.
Okay.
Good call. Now, from this point, I think Alton, with his second one, should name Nicol Bolas.
Sure. Or you could name the thing that they have on the board that's attacking and killing you.
Yeah, it's an option.
And another one.
And another one.
And
So
another one.
he cannot interact with this one.
There's no
Oh,
Elvish
censor.
Spirit
Never
Guide.
mind. He's
Yeah.
got censor. I forgot.
No Elvish Spirit Guide here.
My mind is saying Alton got a 5th land, right? He can play around it this turn. Nope. Censor's still great.
He didn't get a 5th land. He hit.
We've got a Fatal Push and an attack from Torrential Gearhulk.
Gearhulk.
Torrential
Ixalan's
Spirit.
Binding.
Ooh, I love this. I love it. This is fantastic. Ixalan's Binding. This is gonna take care of
Guess who
Gearhulk.
can't cast Gearhulks?
No more Gearhulks.
You.
So now, from this point, Kyle probably only has one more real win con in his deck, being Nicol Bolas.
Yeah. What's he gonna try here?
Another Ixalan's Binding. And this is going to target Search for Azcanta.
Okay.
Love it.
He's like, yeah, go ahead. He's like,
So-
you got all this removal spells on your hand, and I don't have a board, so...
It is a curious thing to do. Stopping him from being able to search is probably correct.
Yes.
However, my mind would just be thinking the whole time, okay, oh no, he has another Ixalan's Binding and a Gideon's Intervention. Oh my goodness. I think Alton's going to win this game by hating his opponent out.
Just like, you can't win the game because you don't have a way to win the game. Like, we don't have...
I genuinely think that this is going to hit Nicol Bolas.
Yeah.
So now, what can
Like,
Kyle even
Kyle
cast
can
to win?
do all the board wiping he wants, all the removal spells he wants.
Yep.
But, like...
Eventually,
he does not have a way to win the game anymore.
Nope, and he's going to draw more cards than Alton as well.
Yeah. This might go to a draw. Oh my gosh. Like, if Kyle doesn't want to concede.
Alright, Rascal's Contempt is going to exile the Anointer Priest.
Man, that's pretty desperate. Like, there's horses in this guy's deck. Granted, he has an Hour of Devastation, so, like, he feels safe, but... Horsepower. Gonna get Essence scattered. And yeah, and right now Kyle has no way to draw more cards. He's just got removal spells for days. 6 mana? What are we doing? Just tapping a horse. Oh wait, that's a desert. That horse resolves. And he passes the turn. Interesting.
Yep, in comes the Sunmare. 4 mana, let's pick up Anointer Priest.
Yep. So, end step, Alton will make a horse.
Yeah, and then he's just going to hour these away.
Yep.
Where have we seen this before?
Okay, there's a Glimmer of Genius. But, like... Yeah, so he has to cast Hour this turn. He doesn't have the mana for Glimmer.
Right. Oh, how cool it would have been to see Alton play Heroic Intervention and just, like,
that
blow,
would've been great.
blow him out.
Wait, no, that doesn't work. Heroic doesn't work. Intervention doesn't work against Hour.
Because it gives them Indestructible.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. And then Hour says, well, everything we lose is indestructible. But here's a cat.
Look, we have the cats.
Meow.
I love them. They're so
Mhm.
freaking cute. All right, let's deal with the Caracal.
Yep, kill the Lord. Now, I don't know. See, there's a Torrential Gearhulk that cannot be cast.
Yep, it's just going to get stuck in his hand.
Mm-hmm. Well, in fact, let's bring up Ixalan's Binding and, like, the Gideon's Intervention.
I like this plan.
All right, so there's a Glory Bound Initiate for Elton.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Hey. Glimmering in response. So, Ixalan's Binding enters the battlefield. It O-rings a permanent, non-land permanent. So this can kill planeswalkers, creatures, enchantments like Search for Azcanta, and then
Artifacts.
yeah. Then the other half of this says your opponents can't cast spells with the same name as the exiled card. So, under Ixalan's Binding, we have a Torrential Gearhulk. We also have a Search for Azcanta.
Yep.
And then Gideon's in. So, Kyle cannot cast those cards.
In the future.
Yeah.
Then we've got Gideon's Intervention, which I will also show.
This was something that like we used to play in our Turbo Fog decks to
Stop Ballista.
Yeah, to not die to Ballista.
Yeah. Yeah, and so Gideon's Intervention kind of works the same way. It enters the battlefield, you choose a card, and your opponents can't cast spells with the chosen name, and you can prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and permanents you control by the card with that name.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if they've already cast something, at least it stops the one in the battlefield and all future ones.
Yeah. I mean, say it is Nicol Bolas and they have one in play. The Nicol Bolas would have to ult to get rid of the Gideon's Intervention.
Yeah, that's not going to be easy to do.
Before it could really do much. I mean, you can steal stuff from the library. Ooh, baby. We have an Ixalan's Binding. Oh yeah, that cat got exiled because
Magma Spray is a good card.
Spray is a good card. So unfortunately, Alton does not have the 3 creatures to trigger Legion's Landing.
Yeah, that's a really scary card for Kyle to deal with. If you can get Legion's Landing flipped, it's going to be
for sure
brutal.
Like,
how do you actually beat it effectively?
When you don't have win cons? I'm not sure. Okay, so he's going to pump the Vampire. I like this.
And
by sacking a desert. No, he's using the green desert.
Oh, the green one.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So the green one, he's got both of them in the deck. The green one goes tall, the white one goes wide.
Okay.
Kyle's going to Glimmer.
2 lands. We're going to put those on bottom. We're going to find a land and a land. Well, that was super entertaining.
Oh, for sure. And looks like he does have... Okay, so he's going to disallow that triggered ability.
Take 3. 4.
For 4. Yeah. Kyle's at 6.
Yep, and he gets to act. He has more deserts. He can continue to
present this. Now it's like every time this is going to be a lethal attack.
There's a land. I think he's going to scoop it up.
Yep. Oh man.
Wow.
Ooh baby.
Unbelievable.
We've got a game here.
All right. Let's take a look at our other match. What is going on over here?
Oh boy.
Oh man. Whew. Okay, so it looks like we've got a Scarab God. Scarab God has taken one.
I think it's Renegade.
Aviary Mechanic. What is it?
I think so. Yeah, it's a 2-mana 2/2 that when it enters, you can return a creature you control to your hand. It's used to re-trigger the. Oh, good call!
Look at me!
Look at you knowing your Kaladesh Limited.
How did I do that, guys? I have no idea how I knew this card. Aviary Mechanic. I actually had the name right.
Good for you, machine.
I don't know how many of you have moments where
Kyre.
where you're just proud of yourself.
Kyre, your genius is showing.
Oh, jeez.
You should get that looked at.
I know. I don't often show people. Well, that's going to wrap up that game. So Scarab God's going to take that one away, I would assume, and that's just going to be it.
I think so. Looks like they're on sideboarding.
Yeah.
Or not? I don't see...
He must have had a... Oh, he was at 6. Maybe
he
Cody
was
did
just
find
dead.
a way.
Nope. Robert put his deck back in his box. So,
okay.
the adage still stands true. If you untap with the Scarab God, you generally win the game.
Generally. We're not going to say it happens every time, but we're gonna say that it happens enough.
All right, so let's switch back to us. Or no, they're ready to go.
Yeah, we'll finish this match and then we'll.
I just
want
to show them these tokens.
I know, me too. How do I even do this?
Kyre, stop.
it keeps like correcting itself. It's obnoxious.
I'm obnoxious.
I'm obnoxious. But if I swing them like this, you can't really tell.
Weren't you doing that earlier today? You're kind of just like moving your shoulders around and
Was that what it reminded you of?
fluffing your arms.
I wasn't having it today, guys.
Yeah, Kyra's been sick.
I have been.
The fact that he's like talking right now is actually pretty impressive.
Thank you. I actually had to sing like in front of an audience the other day, and here I am,
Oh, boy.
literally cannot breathe out of my nose, and I'm like, no, guys, I got this. It's gonna be fine.
Don't worry about it. I got this.
Don't worry about it.
I got this.
Yeah, so here I am. We're getting a little
we're
better
glad you're here.
day by day.
Because
Patrick would have panicked.
I would not have panicked. I did a 4-hour stream on Saturday night by myself.
Yeah, you did quite well.
Thank you. So the control
All right.
deck is playing lands and saying go.
That's exactly what the control deck wants to do.
Oh yeah.
Everything's going to plan. We've got to search for Azcanta, holding. Interesting.
Representing Fatal Push.
Yeah, representing Fatal Push, which I find interesting.
When
he
he
does
has a
have one.
spray?
He does have
Oh,
one.
okay, cool.
Okay, because I see the spray at the front of his hand. I'm just going, that's weird, but looks like he's.
Oh no.
We've got two creatures coming down here, so he gets to Fatal Push the Initiate.
Yep, and spray the cat.
Spray the cat, and just.
Oh no. That's gross.
Nice and easy. All the answers, guys.
And that adds 2 more cards for Azcanta in the graveyard.
Yeah, he even gets to hold up a second spray and an Essence Scatter.
Oh,
He's got a lot going for him.
Spray is so good.
Now the question is does Alton have enough gas in his hand to keep this going? All right, we got a spray. Exiled. 4 mana. Gideon's in. What's it gonna be?
Anointed
Procession. Okay, sure. Yeah,
All
I like
right.
this a lot. We got an Ixalan's Binding on search, so no more of that.
Yeah.
All right.
So
5th land
Kyle
from Kyle.
Kyle has Essence Scatter and Magma Spray in his hand.
If a crested Sunmare came down right now.
Well, it can't because he's got Essence Scatter.
Oh yeah, Essence Scatter. He'd have to get past the Essence Scatter. But,
Yeah.
You know, if Kyle just top decks a couple of lands, Alton could easily be in this game.
Does Ixalan's Binding have to exile something? Does it have to have a target?
So if it comes into play, it targets something, but if that thing left in response, then it would just stay on the battlefield with.
No. What I'm saying is, like, if it has to target something, can he preemptively play it as a 4 mana, saying 4 mana, you can't cast Nicol Bolas?
No, because it looks at the card that's exiled by it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you don't actually name a card with it.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Anointed Priest.
Kyle's like, I don't want to scatter that.
This is my 1/3. Deal with it.
He's
All right, we're gonna
cycling.
cycle a Canyon Slaw to get an island. That's pretty much exactly what Kyle wanted.
Of course.
I'm sarcastic.
Because we want gas.
Yeah,
And
Kyle,
mana is gas.
Kyle is somewhat in trouble. He keeps finding lands, and this is going to give Alton a huge opportunity to get into this game.
Uh-oh.
5 mana. This is going to be a
Horse?
crescent. Okay, this is Caracal. Okay, Caracal. Yeah, this is going to get Essence Scattered, which we definitely knew about. And Anointed Priest is going to get it for 1, and the turn's going to get passed. Now, what is it going to be? Another island.
Oh, jeez.
Now it's Magma Spray. That's all he has.
That's all he has right now.
So whatever comes in from Alton,
Kyle
this is just
really banking on this search.
Yeah, he really was. That Ixalan's Binding really did a lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, I might have cycled that desert. Unless he has something to play.
I probably would have as well.
Yeah, just
no,
a pass.
No plays. All right, there's a Harness Lightning.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't...
All right,
that
does
still
not
doesn't feel
do a lot.
good. Oh, because he has a different desert to cycle.
A different desert. He's probably pretty happy with 6 mana. I still think I would have cycled the other one as well. You're probably going to find at least one land out of 2 cycles.
Uh-huh.
Good chances anyway.
Okay, Legion's Landing. He can't deal with that.
We get a vampire. Our new cute vampire. Ugh. Roar.
See my vampire fangs.
I like him.
Cool.
I can tell you've been practicing. Guys, what would we do without a mirror? I'd have to play at things other than Teamer.
It's true.
Yeah,
That's
that
funny.
was bad. That was bad. I'm sorry.
It was bad, but it was also hilarious. Oh,
All right,
here we
Gideon's
go.
intervention.
He doesn't have it.
So
He can't counter this.
now, if you're Alton in this spot, are you naming Gearhulk or are you naming Nicobolas?
Man. LOL me. What
Yeah,
about me?
well, you. They're laughing at your. Jerlo's laughing at your vampire fangs. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't know what I'd name here. I mean, I'd probably name Torrential Gearhulk because
I would name Gearhulk.
it can block, it can kill you. It can like get a spell back from the graveyard.
Not only that, but I'm semi positive that Alton has another Ixalan's Binding in his hand, which if Alton really is fearing Bolas right now, he may not be able to do this as well as he thinks, because
Just a turn
if
too
Bolas
late.
comes down and has Alton disc or exile 2 cards from his hand,
Mr. Gator! Congratulations.
you're 2-0 in Showdown. That's excellent.
Against only Teamer.
That's good. You're beating Teamer. That's exactly what you need to do.
Go get him. Sacred Cat.
All right, we got a kitty,
Meow.
and this is gonna die because guess what?
Oh, it's not just gonna die.
Yeah, it's gonna get exiled.
Homeboy's getting exiled. You broke the stupid curse?
Excellent.
Which stupid curse? The black one? The
I
white
don't.
one?
I don't know. I don't know what curse he's talking about, but I'm gonna assume that he played his cards well.
That's what you have to do to beat Teamer. Yeah.
That's what you have to do to break stupid curses.
Mm. Oh, break! Oh, a stupid curse on yourself.
Are you talking about
Like bad juju. Like
Yeah.
oh, like
Oh, you were thinking like an aura.
yeah.
Oh, see, he lost to Teamer 9 times in a row, and he's beaten it twice today. That's fantastic.
Good for you, machine.
Good for you.
It's like get in frame, Patty. Let's go. You're calling it? Well, I mean, he's in a good spot.
He is in a good spot. He has some work to do. He's got his opponent down to 9. It's not going to take very many turns for him to get there. And he's going to be able to bring it back this Anointer Priest. And from here on out, he can start using these deserts.
To go tall or wide?
Wide.
Yeah.
+1/+1 on each. Or it doesn't matter which one you do. I think you go wide until there's not a lot of creatures, then tall's better.
All right. So, oh boy.
Okay,
so
there's
Glimmer,
the Hour of Devastation.
Glimmer is what Kyle needed to get back into this game. So he's going to take Hour. He's going to bottom... What? Wait, whoa, what?
He bottomed Hour?
Maybe... The only way I could see bottoming Hour of Devastation is if he named Hour of Devastation with Ixalan's.
Wow. Did he take a Supreme Will off that?
He took Supreme Will off Glimmer,
And
and
Supreme
it looks like he
Will...
put a Gearhulk in his hand.
No, I think he grabbed a land.
No, he's got a Gearhulk in his hand. He wouldn't have grabbed a land.
So does that mean that the intervention's not on Gearhulk then?
It must not be. I don't know if it's on a threat. Maybe Alton was playing for the not loss.
Yeah, I would have gone Gearhulk. Alright, there's an Anointed Procession. This is definitely going to draw out a negate. But if I'm Alton, I'm... Whoa. Just tapping 9 mana.
Double sacrifice. He's going to go for the kill. But it's not going to work out how he wants.
It's going to work out closer than you'd originally expect.
Give me +1/+1 to my team.
Gearhulk.
Gearhulk can disallow. So, yeah, so the binding is not the binding, but intervention is not naming Gearhulk, which is what we thought it would name.
Right. It's got to be on nickel bolas then. I can't think of other things. You know, maybe you name Glimmer, but we've already seen that happen.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. So he tapped his 4 mana, and he will be able to try to Ixalan's Binding. That will get negated, which we knew about.
Yeah.
And then Alton gets to see this and go, hey, because of the way that Kyle responded to this, he didn't actually attack. He didn't have to attack. All right, there's a Vrasa's Contempt, and Kyle's clawing his way back into this one.
Yeah, he is. If he even feels safe attacking. Another Ixalan's Binding.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be in turns.
Glorybound Initiate. Sure. Alton fearing Gearhulk, not gonna attack.
All right, up to 7.
Turn 1. Okay. And we're gonna do the top 2 tables, or do the top table and Nathan's match. Nielsen. Sweet. So, oh man, he got there. So
He did just pump his guy a couple times and get there, huh?
yeah. Oh man, Kyle didn't have anything after he couldn't cast his Nicol Bolas. Wow. That was a good match.
That was fantastic.
Okay. Now they're done with that. Back to us.
Oh, you know what that means. You know what this means.
Tokens.
All right. So,
Look how cute he is. To Drake for Drakehaven.
all right.
I'm covering up the power toughness.
I'm going to find my favorite ones. I particularly enjoy the Kobold.
Kobolds are sweet.
It says eat me because that's what you do when you have kobolds.
Yeah. She made these for, like, started off as, like, an EDH thing for Commander players. And this one's going to be important coming up.
Yes, because of Unstable. We're going to have some squirrels, guys.
Here's some other ones.
I really enjoy the Saproling.
Yeah. Okay, here's one for you. How about the Angel?
Mm-hmm.
Angel, Kitty. Lighting? Yeah, 4/4 Angels.
So, Jerlo, her name is Leah Anderson. We're working out a deal with her to have these be official.
I haven't seen this one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cute.
Yeah, these are going to be official Paragon City Games tokens.
It's a bear.
We've already cleared the way to make it so we can use these on stream. And
Brother Bear.
We're gonna take things a little further with these because let's
sweet.
be real, these are just amazing.
So this is the current. Oh, what do you got there?
I got a Sliver.
Sliver.
I just love it. I mean, how do you make a Sliver look cute, right? Well, this is about as cute as a Sliver can get, and in my personal opinion, it's pretty dang cute.
Yeah, it's good. So I currently have. So this is the current Wolf token.
It's actually one of my favorites.
It's one of our favorites, but I think it is going to be Pixie once we get there. You want all the angels and the bears? Look at this tutu wolf. He's so cute.
All right,
Zach, you want all the angels and the bears?
All right, we've got the 2-color
So this is the voice of
Voice of
resurgence
Resurgence token, where its
Yeah.
power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures you control.
Yeah. So we're gonna be taking a few of these
Super
at
freaking
GP
cute.
Portland.
Yeah, we're going to be handing out a couple of them. We've got a Fairy Rogue as well, which, like, who doesn't love Bitter Blossom?
Yeah.
So
We saw these in the last match, but here's a better view of it. It's the Cats with Lifelink.
mm-hmm.
It's got a little...
It's syringe.
Yeah.
And then we've got
I
other...
was like, what's the word?
The artist just loves cats, so we have quite a few takes on it, where, like, if it's a creature type, she can incorporate a cat into she will.
Yeah.
But not all of them.
Okay.
We got an Elf Warrior.
All right. So there's some eternal ones here.
Yeah.
So you can...
I mean, there are so many more, guys.
it's not really a request thing.
Yeah, it's not really a request.
This is her art.
Yeah. So we have them for sale here, the ones that we have at least.
Yeah.
And then as time goes on, our company will be asking for more. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as for right now, we're just getting things up and running.
So this spirit is trying to learn how to be on the book. It says how to be spooky.
Pretty freaking cute.
He's like, I need to know how can I be spooky. So Merfolk versus Goblins just came out.
Uh-huh.
And he's got some Master of Wave elementals.
Pretty sweet.
These are cute. Little koi fish. And then for our legacy players, we've got the two tokens that we see most often. We have the Elemental from Young Pyromancer. Everyone loves to roast marshmallows
On your elemental.
on your Elemental.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
He's cute. And then my other, this is probably one of my favorite ones, is the Monk token for Monastery Mentor. So it's got Lightning Bolt and Ponder on
As the cards kind of rotating
as the cards,
around it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like blindfolded and it's doing its own little magic thing. But yeah, these are sweet.
Pretty adorable.
Yeah.
I like them all quite a lot.
I know. We watched. So what did you name with Ixalan's binding?
Hour of Devastation.
You did.
Oh, that's why it got thrown away. Okay. We thought that it had to be like one of their win cons. We were thinking it would be Torrential Gearhulk, and then because I just feel like that's like the most utility card that they can use.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but it is one of their win cons. So when he like went and got a Torrential Gearhulk, we were like, wait a second, like that's weird. And you were pretty well equipped to beat Bolas, so we didn't know what you named.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So since I knew that this was my last Gideon's intervention, and I already had 2 Ixalan's binding in hand.
Here, come here.
Yes, come on this side.
Stand between us. Talk to us so we can hear through the mic.
Hello.
Hello.
So what happened was I'd already used 2 of my Gideon's interventions. He'd countered them both.
Right.
And I only have 3 in the sideboard. And I knew that Hour of Devastation would be the thing that would wipe my board and make it impossible for me to get in. And I had 2 Ixalan's binding in hand, so I knew that I could stick at least one of them on either a Gearhulk or a Bolas if he landed it.
Yeah, that is a very good point.
So that was my thought process. Was I know that I lose to Hour of Devastation. I think I can deal with at least one of his threats.
Awesome.
But yeah, it was intense.
So Alton, before you go, we need your opinion. Which one's your favorite token?
Yeah.
Or are they out there?
So I love that elemental token, the Jackalope. It's one of my favorites. I'm trying to think which other ones I really like. I like both of the elementals. I think the S'more Elemental is a lot of fun.
The S'more Elemental. Oh, that's awesome. That's a great name for it.
Wait, so we need some more of this card?
Ah.
But I'm really excited for the ones that she's doing of Pixie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just sent her some pictures of our store mascot earlier today.
Pixie. Oh, the boar.
I didn't show the beast. I didn't show the beast. I was just kind of going through things.
You beast of burden.
So yeah, we've been pretty excited about these.
Yeah, we've been showing them off.
Awesome, Alden.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in and sharing
Yeah.
that. We
Thanks.
definitely were not as on it with that game as we could have been, I guess.
Well, we were close. Like I kind of was able to tell when he put Hour of Devastation on the bottom of his library, something was wrong. I'm like, wait, he needs that card. Why does he need that card? Or why is he putting it on the bottom?
It was tricky sideboarding into green-white control. Well, really mono-white control.
I mean, you used a bunch of white cards to hate out your opponent. It almost felt like a slower hate bears approach to like, hey, you can't cast certain things. You do the things that you want, but I control when you do them, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how like Death and Taxes or like
Green White Hate Bears in Modern.
yeah,
works.
Green White Hate Bears.
Yeah.
That's kind of what like watching that game 2 against him. You just like made it so they couldn't do anything, and we were just going,
So nothing you do actually matters.
Okay. Okay. Glimmer. What you gonna find there? you know.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. You will draw more cards than Elton, and his cards will do more things than yours do.
Yep.
So you will lose this game. Even if you're able to like stabilize and rat the board a few times, like you don't have enough wraths to make it work.
Well, and my hope was in a worst-case scenario, we go to time and he mills out.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, you had lost game 1 though.
I lost game 1, but I had a chance to really make him work for it in game 2 and at least get a draw.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, but you got there.
So, but I got there.
Yeah.
There you
In
go.
turns.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Guys.
All right. Well, on that note, I'm gonna see if I can fix this table for a sec, and I'm gonna grab some tissue because
You need to
that
blow
whole-
your nose. The players are about to go, so hurry and do it.
I will be a moment.
Okay, cool.
It's the red and blue die table.
Yes. So while he's doing that, I would like to thank Paragon City Games for sponsoring the stream. Paragon City Games is the place to play Magic the Gathering in Utah. We've got tons of play space, nice friendly environment, everything's clean. Probably the best price on singles in at least the state of Utah. So be sure to check us out. I'll be posting a link to our. We just put like $6,000 worth of product on TCG Player today. So when we get a sec, I will post a link to our TCG Player so you can check that out and get some cards at like the best deals.
Looks like we didn't get this matchup.
Yeah, he sent the wrong people to the table.
That's fine.
Looks like Josh Thacker though.
We gotta watch some Thacker. Alton versus Austin.
So it looks like
Alright.
this is Josh Thacker versus.
This is Austin.
That's Austin Alton. I don't know what Austin's on. I want to watch Josh and Matt.
I agree. We just got to watch Alton, so let's have him on our backup match this round. That's not what I meant to put. Austin versus...
Alton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
I meant to click on this. Oh, it's already done. What am I doing?
Yeah,
What am I doing, guys? Don't answer that.
Yeah, so Matt's on mono red. Yeah, on the
As
on the
we
left
know.
there. Yeah. And Josh was asking me before the tournament. He's like, "Patrick, do you have Glimmer of Genius?" I'm like, "Dude, don't you have like 800 of those?" Because you put 4 in every single deck that you play. It's like, yeah, but I need to borrow 2. So
What?
he's like,
All right, let's give this a transition.
he's playing with Glimmer or something.
I accidentally hit that button. Don't worry about it.
Whoa.
Don't worry about it. So instead of doing commentary this round, why don't we just admire these tokens and just like not even commentate on the match?
That's not gonna happen. That's
Patrick.
hard. I mean,
Guys, he never lets me do anything I want to do. Can you believe him?
I know, right? It's like
I just
I mean,
want.
technically, you're the boss,
Yeah, but
but
I keep you here to keep me in line.
oh, okay, that's why I'm here.
Ah.
That's good.
Everything makes sense now.
Yeah, let's watch Magic.
All right, cool. All right, guys.
So blue-black control for Josh.
Why did he need Gleamers?
Yeah,
Did you just
dude.
forget them?
I don't know. It sounded like he just got back from St. George, which I also
was
thought it was
ki-
hilarious
he
that
was
he didn't want to go to this shop down there.
Yeah. He didn't want to go?
No, he didn't go into the Game Haven. I was like, check it out. Like,
And he's like, no,
yeah.
I'm loyal to one store.
It's not like there's one store. It's just Game Havens are like Game Havens. Anyways, so yeah, mono red. Turn 1, Soul Scar into turn 2.
Attack for 3 damages.
Earthshaker Kenra.
Yeah, so this is a matchup that Matt's got to be favored for game 1. It's going okay.
Sultai. Never mind. Sultai control.
We lied. Just kidding. I take it back.
Panic. Hitting the panic button.
Just kidding. All right, we've got a shock. So this is gonna pump
Chakyu prowess.
Soul Scar Mage during combat.
That means that he doesn't have many lands.
4, 5, 6.
So he's stuck on his drops. So he's got a Hazard and a Chandra in hand that he just can't play quite yet. So if Josh is able to deal with the board before Matt draws lands to cast his spells.
Yeah, and that is a lightning strike. So 3 more damage is going to come in. He's going to shock again. Okay, that still does prowess though. So this is still going to be 4 damage.
Yep.
Down to 6. And I like this play by Matt. He's looking at things as though we might not find another land next turn. Lightning strike deals more damage.
He's like, come on.
Yep. Let's shock again. Holding that lightning strike. And now lightning strike by itself is lethal.
Josh has all these counter spells, but he can't deal with the board.
Okay,
He
yeah.
just
And
loses the game.
Josh is just going to scoop it up. He lost to literally 2 creatures and a couple of burn spells. Definitely not the game 1 that he wanted to see.
I mean, it's almost what we expected, though, right? Like, even though it wasn't what Matt was looking for, Matt was able to figure out and just accept that, okay, I'm not drawing lands this game.
Right.
So it's like, all right, we'll time our burn spells correctly. He had enough burn to help finish it off.
Yeah. All right. So over here, it looks like we've got Alton on green-white tokens that we got to see a little bit of last round.
Energy or blue-green energy.
And this looks like
I haven't really seen any black mana.
This is blue-green energy. There's no red mana.
Yeah.
Let's just call it energy for now.
Energy.
Until we learn a little more about the
energy.
The same thing
Let me see
up
on
around
hand.
here for you guys.
So I saw a bristling hydra.
Sorry. All right, we got a trade, another trade. Oh no, not a trade.
Ooh.
A trade.
Oh,
and
so
no,
he
not
blocked
trade.
and then exerted with the Pride Sovereign
Yeah.
to make 2 cats and pump up his homie. Ooh.
I like it.
That
Ronas.
is a row nasty.
Row nasty.
And here's Alton, stuck with 5s.
Oh, anointed procession.
Oh, that means Pride Sovereign's gonna make 4 kitties.
Ew. Can you just chump block these cubs like every turn? Oh no, Ronas can start giving them trample.
Yep. So
No pump so that Ronas can block
attack.
or attack.
Interesting.
That is very interesting. All right, that's going to be two life points gained by Alton.
So he just double chumped, and looks like Austin decided to go with the probably playing a Bristling Hydra or a Glimmer of Genius instead. So we'll keep an eye on this other one, but our main feature match looks like it's back up.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look over there, and we'll bring this one back as a between the game action.
Austin looks like he kind of has that one. He's got a really strong board.
Yeah, he does. All right, Mountain, Soulscar Mage. Where have we seen this before?
I don't know.
Second land, nothing.
my gosh.
No, he
No,
kept the
he
one-lander?
didn't. He kept the one-lander.
Shock you. Nope, another Soul Scar.
Scatter.
Essence Scatter.
Scatter?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a sensor.
Keep going. I dare you.
Certainly.
Stop. I can't deal with this. I can't breathe like a normal person right now. Leave me alone.
Bowmat Courier. Oh.
And at least he's drawn a couple spells that he can cast.
Yeah. Trigger. Oh.
What
This
is
card.
this?
It is. Oh, come on. The name of the card is escaping me. It's an 03 or an 04 for 2. You can pay 3 energy to draw a card when you tap it.
With Flash?
With Flash. Yeah.
Savior of the universe.
He's for one of us. Oh, I should sing that tonight at karaoke. That'd be fun. Flash. Stand for every one of us.
Well, I'd show you guys this card, but I cannot remember the name.
Yeah. Oh, man. We used to play it in the Jessica Sahili decks.
Was it in Kaladesh?
It was an Ether Volt. But Kaladesh block, yeah, because it uses energy.
Well, I am going to do this thing called Trying.
Go to Mythic.
Yeah, you keep up with the match, I'll find it.
Okay. Ooh, he's got another one. And when it blocks, he gets an energy. Looks like he's going to use Shock to trade off with...
This guy?
Yeah, oh, Shielded Aether Thief. That's right. So the Shock went upstairs. Interesting.
Alright, found the card. Did the thing.
So what's going on is Matt hasn't drawn another land. He could have used the Shock in combination with and I like the Fatal Push there on the Bowmat.
Like it.
Oh, life goes on. Oh no.
Did he just gain 8 life?
Yeah, I think he did. Oh, Josh loves this stupid card. And like, okay. Yeah, so he could have used Soulscar Mage's prowess and the Shock to trade off with one of these Shielded Aether Thieves, but he decided to go upstairs with it. And here's Kari. Oh yeah, life goes on.
This card has its own song.
Yeah. So, yeah, he fatal pushed the Bowmat Courier and gained 8 life.
It's got a morbid. It's got a morbid trigger.
Yeah, basically.
All right. Finally, we've got some land. Let's make it so this dude here can't block.
This dude Reno.
This is gonna get Kari's gonna get a Verasket's Contempt right to the face.
Exile, dude.
It doesn't quite matter in this matchup,
yeah.
but yes.
If it was the Earthshaker Kenra, we would need to move it to the
yes,
to the exile
we would
pile.
address it. This is gonna be A damage. Poor Josh going down to 24.
What a sad day. He gets an energy for blocking.
Oh.
But yeah, so he was able to block a few times. Oh, he missed his trigger. Oopsies.
He did. Yep.
Sucks for him. He's already been able to draw a card off of these Aether Thieves.
Yeah. That, and they've prevented a good number of damage already. I'd say this is just a huge advantage for Josh. 0-4s are not exactly the easiest thing to get through.
But
All right.
Here's the other problem though, is like he's not getting ahead on the board. Like, oh, he remembered it this time.
Yep.
Good for
That'll
him.
be 3 damage. No, he's not, but it's giving him some time. He's going to get some more energy. He's going to draw some more
Giving him bad
cards.
time. Like he's drawing a lot. Like he's got gas in his hand.
Yeah, and so does Matt. Matt actually has quite a bit. Okay, so now it might actually matter that the Kari... Yeah, go address that. So he'll just get to pick a new card. Yeah, so he's just going to pick a new card, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Good catch, Patrick.
I knew it mattered. Like,
I didn't think it would, and then the second he plays a card that has to do with the graveyard, I'm like, oh, that actually does matter.
go fix it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't affect the turn in any way.
What did he exile instead?
A Bomat Courier.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So he created the same effect.
Finally found a third mountain.
Third land, yeah.
Sorry, a third land, which is a mountain.
It is a mountain. That's a
got a
Bomat
Bomat
Courier. And he's got an Earthshaker Kenra.
Looks like he does have an Abrade. I think I would go for the Abrade on the
Scavenger.
On the Scavenger.
Yeah, it's the only. It's. Okay. So he's gonna go into combat first.
Yeah, he's gonna see if he can get a removal spell out of Josh first.
I wouldn't let him go to the blocks though.
Breeding, yep.
Like that was just a free block.
Yeah,
he wasn't able to get in more points of damage because.
I am a little confused by the play as well. 1 damage is going to get through. Josh is going to get 2 energy if he remembers. Since we're going to damage, I'd guess that unless he lets him back up.
Now, is it when it blocks or does it has to be when it blocks?
It's attack.
Or no, for the shielded Aether Thieves. I think it's when it blocks they get the energy. I before E, except after C.
When it blocks.
Okay, yeah. So he's missed that trigger twice now.
Yeah, he's missed it a couple times. It's probably not like the biggest of deals, but
I mean, he could be drawing. He could have. So he's missed it twice. This turn, he could have drawn a card.
And look at Matt's hand. He's got a Crasher, a Hazoret, and another Earthshaker Kenra. This is actually quite a bit of pressure, and now he's drawn a Shock as well. This Shock matters.
Oh yeah, so he can go play the Earthshaker Kenra.
He can put -1/-1 counters on this, on the one that he blocks with.
Yep. So, yeah, he'll go attacking for 8. Jeez,
Lewis.
9. Block a Kenra. And I would, before damage. What you doing, bruh?
I had to pull up that. Sorry.
He's going face again. I don't like this. Like, if one of those shocks had gone to the Aether Thief, he could be pushing through more damage every turn because he got the creature off the board.
I definitely agree. These Aether Thieves are an issue, and they should be at least somewhat addressed. But looks like he's just going to continue to pressure the life total.
Just giving him so much time.
Josh has been given a lot of time, and he hasn't been able to capitalize.
Yeah. So that's gonna untap. And here comes Hazoret, because he only got the 2 cards in hand.
Which we
now,
do
Josh
know that there's a
counterspell.
It's a Vraska's Contempt.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So you gonna try for the Crasher first?
Crasher first. I would assume this is going to exert if Josh lets him go to combat. Move to combat. Vraska's Contempt, Crasher. Yeah, this is exactly what Matt wanted. Is
it goes to exile, Matt. This is twice. Do I need to go remind him again?
Yeah, do it this time, just because last time it actually mattered.
Matt, you need to put those cards in.
Judge Patrick over here, keeping the board state clean.
At least for the streams.
Yeah.
Looks like he remembered his trigger this time.
Yeah, he got a couple energy. I think that's smart by him.
Yeah. End of turn, he'll draw a card. Missed that trigger. Nifty.
Ooh.
It's a nifty one.
Yep. Essence extraction.
Yep. But he does need a... he's going to transform his Kanta. Okay. He needs another Vraska's Contempt or a counterspell to be able to interact with the Hazret that is looming in Matt's hand.
Well, flipping search definitely matters. Speaking
Oh,
of
it
that,
helps.
just in case anybody was wondering.
Of course.
All right. So sorry,
course.
continuing.
Yeah.
Now that we found it.
Found it.
Oh, Josh, what are you... Okay. Good. For a sec, I thought he was going to move it somewhere else, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Because we can't really have the found it button.
Right.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is a card that Josh always plays, and I
he
can't remember what
does.
it's called.
Wildest Dreams. It's called Wildest Dreams. Oh, boy. Okay. Make all the Taylor Swift references you want.
All right.
But now he doesn't have... Okay, the way he tapped his mana, he doesn't have double blue up for
Hazard.
for a counter spell.
Yeah.
He doesn't have Vraska's Contempt up.
Does he not have an Essence Scatter?
He has Essence Extraction, which is like a removal spell.
You can't cast that either. All right,
Life
he's gonna get some
goes
life.
on. Oh, boy, that all right. Okay.
19 life.
Gain all the life. And if you're Matt, you just slam Hazaret. He's got one blue up. I can hear Alton.
What do you say?
He's like, I can keep this all the way to Alabama or something. I don't know what the reference is.
All right, Hazaret comes down. It's resolved. It's big. It's bad. It's scary.
It's big. It's bad. It's bring the pain train.
Creatures are being turned sideways.
Block. Trigger. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 damage coming through to Josh. And one of these creatures is going to die this time.
Yeah. Preventing 5 damage from... Oh.
I don't mean to be doing that. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to move around my found it button. I need to be more careful. Excuse me.
Oh, man. Now our camera's off.
Don't worry about it. I got this. Mistakes by Kyre.
Mistakes were made.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's just focus on the match. All right. I do see Abantu's Last Reckoning, which will be something good to get all these creatures off the board. And since Matt is 2 lands off of being able to internalize the Earthshaker Kenras, I think it's a card that looks pretty okay at the moment.
It looks fine. I wonder what he got back with his Wildest Dreams, because it is a regrowth effect.
Yes. Looks like he will cast it.
He's like, no, your Hazaret unfortunately does not go anywhere.
Unfortunately. Yep. So more cards exiled. And we got Deathgorge Scavenger.
Okay, alright.
Exiling the creature, gaining 2 life.
Take care of the Kenra.
Yep, gotta get rid of those Kenras.
Now you kind of have to race Hazaret.
Mm-hmm. If
Right.
he got back a Vraska's Contempt, he may be able to, but...
Well, he's not untapping this next turn.
No. A land would do it, though. A black
Yeah,
black variety.
An untapped black source would be nice.
3 mana, Crasher. That card's good.
Yeah, I hear it's pretty good at racing. So, Exert?
I wouldn't.
I mean, I wouldn't, but he might. We'll be able to tell next turn. Under
Pushing
pressure.
down on me. Pushing down
Untapped black source? Oh, it was a black source, but it was a tapped black source.
Oh, boy.
So now, he's going to have to probably block the Hazoret with the Scavenger.
It depends if he exerted or not. We definitely don't know at the moment. So this is gonna take care of another Shaker Kenra.
Yeah.
He's gonna gain 2 life, right?
Yes,
Or-
that's part of the it's part of the trigger. We have some sloppy
Hold on.
sloppy magic going on. If you do exile the card, you gain 2 life.
A creature card. Okay, but that's still gonna pack it up for Matt.
So he didn't exert.
Nope.
Hmm.
So he just gets to exert, activate Hazoret, and the game is over. And
Yeah.
we no longer just get to find it. All
Game 1 was good. Like as far as like playing to what you have. But yeah, there's a lot of missed stuff on this other round.
All right, so we are jumping in mid-match. I'm not sure where we are as far as games, but I'll update it as we get some more info. Rollins, how's it going?
Oh, we do get bits. So Kennedy,
Yes.
thank you for the bits.
You're on a
buy?
buy? Hiding in a corner? That sounds like exactly what we're doing.
We're hiding in our little closet.
You can actually see it here. I'll move my camera just like a little bit. We are in a corner,
We are.
literally.
Mm-hmm.
It was right there.
Yeah.
You saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Look at
Disallow.
this. Disallow is
Oh,
going to stop a
boy.
Regal Caracol.
Oh, it's a Gear Hulk into disallow.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And it looks like this is going to make things real easy for Austin to win. Probably this turn,
Yeah. So this
essentially.
is an Austin Brew. Bless you.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, you chump Ronus because he can just trample, pump everything else.
6 mana. Pumping things puts Alton
He's
to
like-
10.
11. I'm gonna get
11.
life from my sacred cat.
Good.
Meow.
Good plan.
But like, Alton needs a fumigate. Stat.
Rollins, you said my name like you have something to tell me. I'm like super curious and I haven't gotten an update from you.
It's true. Did we acknowledge that he had said your name?
I did.
Okay.
I said, "Hey, Rollins."
Hey man. Ooh, settle down. Does it resolve? It resolved. Whoa, that's huge. That's huge.
Settle the wreckage, my friends. Let's pull that one up because this is.
That's normally an approach trick, but Alton has that in his sideboard. When I cast
It's
it,
a very defensive move from a tokens deck, but I guess tokens really isn't a fast strategy.
no, it's a slow thing. And settle is nice because it's a board wipe that doesn't hit your creatures. You control so it exiles all attacking creatures. Target player
Right.
controls.
It's not like you're gonna do that on your turn.
You
know?
could to ramp, but no.
In most cases, no.
Yes.
Especially when you have all these embalm and internalized
So
creatures.
double refiners.
Okay.
Let's just kind of trade with a kitty. 'Cause that guy's got double strike. And Austin has just a ton of mana. But Alton has a Danto going.
That he does. An anointed procession. Ooh.
That would be hot.
This game would get out of hand so quickly with anointed procession.
It really would.
Look at him all tapped out. What's going on? I want to know.
Another Legion's
Can you
Landing.
show me? All right.
I want to know about these strangers like me. Hand in your heart for Tarzan.
All right, we got a vampire.
Vamps. Draw land. Oh, we drew a land.
Pretty much the world's cutest vampire. Just in case you guys were wondering. This is 6 damage. Alton is only at 11.
Yeah, so he'll make a vampire double block.
I would definitely double block one of
Yeah.
them. Good call. This is going to be a blossoming defense. Also a good
Ooh.
call. No, if I'm Alton, I'm feeling pretty okay about this.
Yeah?
He's still going to gain 2 life, so
Yep.
he's only going to take 1 total damage. He still has a Danto going. He has this
Adorned Pouncer.
Adorned Pouncer. I was just going to call it a kitty.
Yeah.
When I don't know the names, I'm
That
just gonna-
kitty's wearing some jewelry.
It is.
It's got some bling. Horse?
It got
horse.
a nice
Be a
color.
horse. It's a
Caracal.
Oh, it's a caracal. Oh.
Attack for 2.
4.
4. That's what I said. Don't worry about it.
2, 4. Yes. Quiet you.
That one.
Where's his cats? He needs his cats.
That he does. All right, we have 2 cats in play.
And they have lifelink.
Plus the other cats that are also there.
Oh, another land for Austin. That sucks when you've when you've thinned your deck. I think he searched for 5 or 6 lands.
I think it was 4.
4? Okay.
But 4 lands, and then here you are, with 9 mana in play, and you top deck another land. You got to be like, come on.
What do I do with this? I don't know what to do with my hands.
I guess I'll put them on my creatures. That's what I would do.
Or on your tokens.
Your Drake token.
Yeah. He's so cute.
Because Drake Haven.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. A card has been drawn. An attack has been made.
Well, maybe. He's still thinking. Never mind.
Thinking. This is just going to be a chump block.
Chump City.
It's going to be.
Oh, and it gives the pouncer lifelink too.
It does.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
So there's
So
just
now
another
we got a
servant.
cub.
Okay, Cub. How much energy does he have?
He has 8 energy. This can pump 4 times. A 6/6 is definitely relevant on this board state. Yep. And
I would take away those 2 refiners.
Or
I guess he has been getting life. He'll
I
just
actually
make it vampire and chump.
I like this block by Alton quite a bit. And here's the reasoning: you can't let this long tusk cub take this game away.
Flash Flare. We will look for it. Let's make a note.
Flash Flare. I would send the store a on our Facebook page.
Message.
Give us a Facebook message. Chat isn't quite the best way. We can't really search for it at the moment. We can keep it in mind, but if you give us a Facebook message, we will definitely see it and definitely get to that.
Oh, sweet.
What have we got?
So he
4
attacked
manas.
with the pouncer.
Anointed Procession.
Oh, man. Uh-oh. Guys, we're doing it.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
So this thing's going to make...
Oh. Nasty.
Oh.
Yeah, this is
Now,
really crazy. So we know that Alton has things like Ixalan's Binding in his deck. We also know that he has Gideon's Intervention.
Yeah.
But even Gideon's Intervention doesn't really deal with Ronus because it can pump other creatures.
Yep. He has to, what I would do maybe here is block the Rogue Refiners, and then, because that way it gets more creatures off the battlefield. Whoa! Oh, did he just chump the cub? See, I like being able to just take your your token cat. Under turn cycle that. He'll untap, he'll draw for the turn.
We've got a 2 mana Anointed Priest.
Okay, and now Danto's gonna make.
Oh
boy.
Adanto's a land.
Adanto is a land.
You can tap for mana.
He gets 4 cats. They're all 3/3s.
Oh.
All of them have lifelink.
Good glory. So now
4 creature tokens enter the battlefield. He just gained 4 life.
This makes
It might
Ronus
be-
the only bad thing for Alton.
Yeah.
He can deal with this cub now quite well. And that's a land. That's a land coming down from Austin.
Yep. And Austin only has 2 energy. So he could kind of just throw these cats at the long tusk cub. Maybe put a Caracol in front of the refiner.
Yeah, the Caracols do pump each other. They are 4/4s.
Yeah.
He does need to be careful that if he does put a Caracol in front of a creature, if Ronus pumps it and it kills the Caracol, it could end up wiping his board later.
But damage will still happen against the cub. So
Yes.
the cub has 4 counters on it. It's a 6/6.
It can get 1
You
more.
need to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
7/7.
7/7. So you probably are just throwing all 4 cats, the tokens that you got off your Caracol, onto it. Or actually, you can throw 3. because they're 3/3s because they're all pumped by both Caracals. That puts 9 power onto the Cub's toughness, and he just passes. He can't attack into it.
So, Austin's at 12. Can he double pump? Does he have the lands to double pump off deserts?
What I'm not getting is why Alton is not putting in these pouncers. His Adorned Pouncer. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
No.
Glimmers are never good to see. He just keeps the 2 cards.
Couldn't he have one last turn?
He might have. I don't know if he did the math right.
Rebuke.
Rivers Rebuke.
Oh man, this is game. That's
the
game.
That's the game. Because he's got the mana to pump, and trample over a vampire token. This freaking Magic card.
This is exactly why I'm putting one of these into my sideboard. Guys.
Yeah, it's a reason. I was looking at putting one in the approach deck. Unstable so far. I haven't paid attention. I don't like that they've been spoiling unstable when Iconic Masters is this weekend.
Yeah, it's a little weird for a store to like be trying to hype up one thing and then Wizards is trying to hype up another thing. It's kind of odd.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Flash Flare, I actually haven't looked at the new unstable cards yet.
We might tonight as maybe some EV.
Maybe.
Because
We'll see.
Spoilers, but we want you guys to come and join us for Iconic Masters.
Definitely. We've got a midnight draft on Thursday, and on Friday we've got all kinds of draft fun.
Yeah.
I would love to do a draft. But guess what?
We're going to be in Portland.
We're going to be in Portland. You guys get us tomorrow. You guys get you'll have me tomorrow for Legacy, and then Friday I won't even be there.
It's true. We're going to have Matt and Bryce.
I'm going to pair Matt up with somebody he hasn't casted with before. I'm sure he'll do great.
So on Thursday, you'll do an MTGO stream while I'm at the judge conference. Right?
I will.
Yeah.
I'm going to do. I will be taking my computer up with me. I will be doing MTGO streams from our hotel room.
Yeah. Brian's got gold membership with Marriott, so
He does.
Oh boy, what are we doing here?
This is all kinds of mana.
Okay. Just
Back to the board we go.
Why didn't Austin kill Alton?
He needed 6 mana to River's Rebuke. I have no idea. Am I missing something? Did he have was Adantu able to make a token?
I don't know. Looks like he's at 1 life. Okay, so 1 there, 1 there. You got to put the rest on this
You have
cub.
to put the rest on the cub.
Yeah, you have to block with the Caracol. I think.
So, okay. The cub is an 8/8, and it can't get bigger.
It can't get bigger on toughness.
Oh, I would not block the Rogue Refiner. I would block the cub.
Yeah, well, I mean, he just... then.
These have lifelink.
They do. Okay, so they're 2/2s with lifelink. Yeah.
I would put 3 on the cub. I would not block the Rogue Refiner. Okay, there we go. What?
That's not dealing with the problem.
You gotta kill the cub.
Yeah, you have to put enough on to kill the cub. The Ronus doesn't pump toughness, so as long as you can. I don't like this.
He's getting more than 8 life. I'm
because
confused.
next turn you can.
Okay, it looks like that was the match because of the handshake there.
Yeah.
Looks like Austin's going to get this one either 2-0 or 2-1. I'm not sure. But
Back to us.
back to us.
Back to us. Back to basics.
We are pretty basic.
It's true. We're basic guys with basic beards. Well, his beard is basic. Mine's a thing of wonder.
Perhaps.
It's true.
I had like a little bit of facial hair, and
Your work,
November-
it is getting there. Like,
November had kind of started, and Patrick goes, "Are you doing No Shave November?" And I thought about it for a second. I went,
why not?
I mean, I got a good start.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it. So this is probably the most of a beard I've had in years. I don't do too bad.
Yeah. No, you look good.
It's all right.
You look good.
It's okay. But yeah, so we're gonna have some fun this weekend. We get to do
I'm so
MTGO
pumped.
streams from Portland.
Do you guys do Commander?
Yeah,
Yes, we do. We play Commander.
absolutely.
I don't know if you're asking if we like broadcast Commander, because we don't do that.
Definitely not.
That is a nightmare, and I would never touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Right.
But yeah, we play
We play it.
Commander. He's got this sweet Turbo Gates deck. I've got Marcel. The
Can't beat Turbo Gates.
I've got a couple names for it. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. Look what you made me do. Also, Judge.
Yeah, Judge. How does this work?
How does
with
this
Marcel?
work again? Yeah, because I love explaining. So we have open play Commander on Thursday nights, and we have a Commander FNM set up where in a pot of 4, it's a pack. It's $5 a pack for playing, a pack for playing, a free drink, and then a promo to the winner.
Yeah.
So yes, you can come and play Commander on Fridays. It's a great energy in the room. We get over 70 people for FNM.
It's actually just incredible.
It's awesome.
Every time I come in here on a Friday, it is unbelievable.
We're gonna miss it this Friday.
We are.
So we'll have to maybe. I know we're playing in some last chance qualifiers to try and get some buys for this event.
I was so I'm like so close to having a buy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm like this GP will probably give me a buy for the rest of the season.
So, one more month or so.
Yeah, I was close, guys.
Yeah, I'm in love with this bear.
Which is so funny because I just don't play Magic. I don't even know how I have the Planeswalker points I do.
Yeah, right. Like, well, you played a lot before you, like in the year before you started working here.
Yeah, I did really well.
And then you started streaming, which
is so much more fun.
Yeah, it's a blast.
I really, really love it.
We love doing this. We hope you guys love the content as well. I'm going to go out there and make sure that I get Nathan for this last round, because I want to watch God Pharaoh's Gift.
Yeah, at least get him on table number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
While I'm out there, would you like a beverage?
Are we done?
Are we done?
Gavin.
Gavin.
Mr. Martini.
Gator, man.
Settle down.
Chill out.
God.
Or, as they say in Canada, chill oot.
Goodness gracious. I don't even want to answer your question. It's so silly.
Something terrible happened today.
Terrible.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what it is?
No.
You don't? How I Met Your Mother went off Netflix.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. It was like my favorite thing to do at night.
I know.
If
I
we
know.
weren't streaming, we were watching Him Yet.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I already
It's
have the disc set.
Yeah.
I'm gonna survive.
Luckily,
Patrick
this guy
won't.
bought all them. Yeah,
I'll
right?
lend you stuff. No
Okay.
worries. We're gonna live.
We're gonna live.
But no,
It's
Mr.
gonna be
Gator.
fine. No, we're not done. We're not done.
Oh, we're not done.
We're still talking to you. If we were done, we would not be talking.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's true. We'd be done.
Do you want a beverage?
Yes.
Another one of those?
Nah, grab me a normal Coke.
A normal Coke. You got it.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Cool.
Yeah, guys. So since this week's a little different, a teeny bit for me, I'm gonna enjoy doing some standard streams from home, or not from home, but from our hotel room. I plan on testing 4-color teamer, I guess, whatever you want to call it, 4-color energy. I know that Patrick's been toying with Approach. Sounds like he's switched decks again today, and he's thinking that he wants to be on black-blue Godbarrow's Gift, which I actually think is a good choice for him. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, Gavin, you wanted to see round number 3? Well, lucky for you, sir. We have round number 3. Not up yet, but it will be here at some point. Looks like our round has another 6 minutes in it, and then it'll go to turns. So we got some time to kill. Well, so who's excited for Iconic Masters? I've given a good look through the set, and there are some things I want for sure, but I think it's going to be a fun draft format. I've already had people call into the store and be like, "Hey, are you guys running a midnight?" And we're like, "Yes." Normally for master sets we don't run midnight events, but I guess we are this time, which I'm really excited for. The unset is better. My goodness, Mr. Gator, Martini. Fine. We've got something to talk about for the next 6 minutes. Oh, I'm terrified of this. Guys, I'm terrified. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys our MTGO view just to show you a screen while I take a look at these. Let's make this a little easier to look at, shall we? Whoa. Here I am right-clicking everything. All right. Look at this. They've even changed how the planes is all tilted and cracked and whatnot. Almost like it's unstable or something. Earl of Squirrel. It has Squirrel Link. Damage dealt by this creature also causes you to create that many 1/1 Squirrel creature tokens. That is easily one of the most terrifying abilities I've ever seen in my life. Hangman meets magic. It's amazing. Yeah, well, we're going to find out. Summon the pack. Oh, sorry. Creature tokens you control are squirrels in addition to their other creature types. Guys, this is easily the scariest card I've ever seen in my life. Earl of Squirrel. Summon the pack. Open a sealed magic booster pack. Reveal the cards and put all creature cards revealed this way onto the battlefield under your control. There are zombies in addition to their other types. This is probably one of my favorite new magic cards. Just saying. Hangman. All right, this is the one that I've gotten started on. Unstable. I'm sorry. What's going on there, buddy?
Nate's not playing Godbarrow's Gift tonight. He's playing Mono Red.
Yeah, he did last week.
Nate Nielsen's playing.
He did last week.
What the hell? I need to watch some Godbarrow's Gift.
So we've got, alright, so then we've got Hangman.
Ooh, what does he do?
1 mana for a 1/1.
Attaboy.
Attaboy, Nate.
No.
Yeah, right?
Wait.
As Hangman enters the battlefield, secretly note a word with 6 to 8 letters. Well, that's super specific.
Okay.
Pay 1. Target player who doesn't control Hangman guesses the noted word or an unguessed letter in that word. If he or she guesses wrong, put a +1/+1 counter on Hangman. Any player may activate this ability when a player guesses the noted word or all its letters. Sacrifice Hangman.
So you just play a game of Hangman with the creature. That's amazing. Oh man,
this is fantastic.
I love this card. 6 to 8 letters, 1 word.
So we got to take a step back because I've already gone through 2 cards. So this one has an ability called Squirrel Link.
I saw that.
I was mentioning that this
is the one that I saw today.
I said that this is easily the most terrifying card I have ever seen.
It's frightening. It turns everything into a squirrel.
Gives the squirrels +1/+1
and anthems them.
And then whenever this deals damage, you get more squirrels.
Damage dealt by this creature also causes you to create that many.
Yes, it's like lifelink, but you get squirrels instead of life.
Oh. That is terrifying.
Right.
I will not allow this in my EDH group. This card, wait, this card right here, this card is not. It's like sometimes groups will like allow it. They'll be like, oh yeah, we'll let like 1 or 2 silver cards into the game, right?
Tee.
Yeah. Not Earl Squirrel. No.
All right, what do we got here? 4 mana 3/2.
Okay, cool.
Flying.
Ariel
Hey,
Toastmaster.
Toastmaster. Yes, Toastmaster.
He's got a little toaster.
Yep, he does.
Little toaster that could.
The little toaster that could. Yep. All right, pay 4. Sacrifice another artifact, and then Ariel Toastmaster assembles a contraption. You put the top card of your contraption deck face up onto one of your.
Yu-Gi-Oh! We have a whole nother deck.
Hold on. Put the top card of your contraption deck face up onto one of your sprockets.
Sprockets?
Guys, I don't even know what that means.
I don't know.
I actually don't know what that means.
This is crazy. This is weird. I don't know if I'm okay with this.
Stamp of approval. Oh, I need to have our table up so we can at least see what's going on, right?
Yeah, just to make sure that we don't get rounded.
Yeah, that would be bad. That would be really bad.
Yeah, in fact, we'll fix that. You fix that. I'll keep going here. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with these contraptions.
We have not. This is my and Patrick's first time actually looking at this.
Yeah. So stamp of approval. When it enters the battlefield, choose a watermark.
Ooh.
Creatures you control with the chosen watermark get +1/+1.
Love it.
So it's like an anthem effect for.
Yeah. See these ones here? They both have a light bulb.
Oh.
That's the watermark. So like Golgari, like like all the.
Choose a watermark.
Okay,
so you can you can just go. All right, stamp of approval. Is it good? Let's find out.
Let's find out. All right, guys.
This is a funny name.
Midlife upgrade. Pretty much exactly what everybody wants to be doing in their midlife.
Yeah. I'm not happy with myself. Let's fix this.
As an additional cost to cast midlife upgrade, you sacrifice X contraptions. Assemble X+1 contraptions.
Mm-hmm.
To assemble a contraption, put the top card of your contraption deck face up onto one of your sprockets. I don't know what this means.
I don't know what it means.
Help. All right.
Okay.
Water market.
No watermark on the water market.
Noted.
So, it's a land that taps for diamond, colorless. To your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast spells with watermarks. Wait.
Love it.
So, like gold cards, right? Essentially?
Watermarks. Watermarks are the things behind the text.
Wow, that's a land.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Shopping list. Lamp hand attachment. X-ray contact lens.
Wow.
Discount death ray. Two-handed hammer. Kitten fish. Everybody needs a kitten fish. Oh,
that just happened.
Good glory, guys. All right.
Steam Flogger of the Month.
When Steam Flogger of the Month enters the battlefield, it assembles a contraption for each contraption you control.
That's kind of cool. Synergy.
Yeah.
He does the most. A 5 mana 3/3. That's a good rate for. Ooh.
Finders Keepers. Destroy target creature.
Okay, there's got to be a Loser's Weepers in this set, right?
Oh, I hope so.
If there's a Finders Keepers, there has to be a Loser's Weepers.
There has to be.
Okay, but continue. Sorry, I derailed that.
Destroy target creature, then assemble a contraption. We got to read the flavor text.
The SNEAK code clearly permits looting corpses for parts. That just meant that Agent 47.3 had to make sure that her target was dead first.
Makes sense.
Yeah, of course. Duh.
Kindly Cognition.
Yes, 1 and a blue for a 1/3. Spells you.
Cyborg.
Whoa, like the Justice League member Cyborg.
Keep going.
Okay. Spells you cast like RoboCop Cyborg.
Yes.
Okay. Spells you cast that refer to artifacts or contraptions in their rules text cost 1 less to cast. What's wrong, dear? Nothing a 44 to 22 bronze spur gear and reducer pairing couldn't fix, I bet. Did you like my old lady? Okay, good. Whew.
That was great.
Thank goodness.
I love this. So you actually have to look for cards that refer to artifacts.
Sacrifice and artifact.
Yep. That would make that card. That card would cost one less.
So yeah, it makes trash for treasure cost one less.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if these cards are going to be okay to put in Commander decks.
Hammerfest Boomtacular.
Whoa!
Whenever you cast a spell with a Goblin Explosioneer's watermark, which I assume is this one.
This one, yeah.
Hammerfest Boomtacular deals 2 damage to target creature or player.
Yeah, we need to pull the chat up too.
I know, I just noticed that
There
too.
we go. See, let this be legal in tournaments. No,
No.
Mr. Gator.
Gavin,
Stop it.
settle down. Hopefully that works.
And then
Yeah, and then we've seen Sword of Dungeons and Dragons due to, of course, the Hazcon promos.
Yep.
And then we've known about Steam Flogger Boss for
He's
a little while
reprint.
now. Yep.
He was in Future Sight.
Future Sight. Yeah.
And
Rigor.
so literally this card was a 4-mana 3/3 with some weird text that just didn't matter because there was nothing else. And literally until now.
Yep.
To go along with it.
And then last but not least, I just can't even...
So good.
I'm going to be talking about these lands for a while, guys.
The swamps. The swamps are where it's at.
The
Forests are great as well.
I can't even express how much I love these lands.
The plains and the mountain are okay, but like the Sultai-colored ones are like,
I'm actually behind these so much. Not only that, but like, can you imagine what the blue-red decks will look like when those two lands are together?
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
These are gorgeous. I want all the foils I can ever get my hands on.
Oh, and I really love the plains. The plains has the rays coming down through the clouds.
Yeah.
It's really just pretty.
It's pretty. I think I love the colors on the swamp. Like there's this center, like in the middle, in the center of the art.
Yeah.
It's brighter. Like there's something off in the distance, and the way it affects the color on the sky and on the water is just like, mwah.
I do like it a lot. Kind of has that same eerie air to it as the forest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you can see, like, the way the sun is shining onto the forest. Like, it's dark on the ground, and the trees are kind of covering up the light. Like, oh, they're gorgeous.
Tell me those aren't worth a box or 3 of Unstable.
I'm probably going to buy, like, 5 boxes.
Gavin, they're probably worth it. They probably are. All right, let's.
Now, do these lands come in every single pack?
What the heck are these?
These are the contraptions from your contraption deck.
Oh no. They make up art?
Oh, so you... What?
I don't even know what's going on.
Agents of Sneak?
Agents of Sneak contraptions.
There's like different corporations.
League of Dastardly Doom.
The Goblin... Order the Widget. Yeah, the Goblin Explosioneers.
Yeah, I knew about that one.
Okay. Hard Hat Area. Whenever you crank Hard Hat Area, 2 6-sided dice. Hard Hat Area assembles a number of contractions equal to the difference between those results. This is a whole new way of doing things, and I'm not sure if I'm okay with it.
I'm so confused, I just don't even know what to think.
I can't really process this.
Well, we can look through those another time.
Crossbreed
But
labs.
we do have a BB gun, which is, you know what? It's about time,
It's kind of cute.
right?
It's a little...
How many guns have we had?
What is that?
In,
Like a dolphin wombat?
Yeah, that thing. It's a dog snail. It says.
Dog snail engine.
Is it dog's nail or dog snail?
That is up to you to decide.
Fair enough. All right.
They've got weird art. Like the border on them is weird too. Like
Yeah,
it
they
doesn't...
fit together.
Oh,
You see that?
I see that.
Ah. All right, guys. Let's get away from this.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
move.
it's about time to not be.
It's a dolphin platypus? What are you talking about? Get it right.
Psh, whatever. That's no bigger than a womp rat.
All right, guys. We had some fun. We talked about a little bit of unstable, but guess what?
It's time
It is.
to duel. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yep, I know what match we're watching
Oh boy.
because we didn't get an opportunity to watch it really kind of play out.
Now, what is Tim playing today?
I think
Is
he's
he
on
playing-
approach.
Or is he playing 4-color?
Oh, did he? Oh.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Okay. Yeah, let's. Austin's sitting down. He's ready to go. But yeah,
All
no,
right.
we'll be watching. We'll be watching this one
And this is not starting off too well.
because we are not going to watch them on a red mirror. I kind of want to see this blue-green energy deck actually play. Like we watched Alton, the match before. So
This is Matt again, it looks like,
against Nate.
against Nate.
Yeah, so they eventually did get him on there, but he's playing mono red. This is a red deck wins mirror.
Yeah, so we're going to take a look at this blue-green energy deck again. Because I don't know what Tim's playing, but
Like he never fetched up any red sources with when Alton settled last game.
Right.
So yeah, it'll be just blue green.
Here, excuse me for one more moment. Maybe I can be back before
Sure.
this match starts.
Kind of pull the mat down just a hair.
Sorry.
Ruby side.
Ruby side?
All the way down a little bit, but a little more on the ruby side. Like just a touch more on the ruby side. Ooh. Okay, so while Kyra's doing that, I forgot to show this one. So this is another token that our Eternal players will be using. For anyone who has Stoneforge Mystic, it goes and gets Batter Skull and makes a Germ token. He's super cute. He's a 0/0, and in his hand, he's holding a Batter Skull and a sword. This is another one of those sweet ones, huh?
Did I win?
Close enough.
It's a little slanted. I'm sorry, guys. I did the best I could.
I was busy not looking at that by showing them the Germ token.
The germ token?
The Germ token's cute. We didn't see him before. He's holding a Batter Skull and a sword.
And a sword. Guys, germs are super, super good at holding things like this.
Yeah, they are. Some even with their faces.
Oh my goodness. Okay, he is on 4-color energy.
Oh, way to go, Tim. So yeah, class, what have we learned? Teamer's good and it's probably better with the Scarab God. This is what you're taking to Portland.
Yes. So this deck is actually the deck that I'm taking to Portland. We're missing a couple cards for it, but I've already talked to a couple people about some trades / borrows.
You can borrow my Virtuosos.
Yeah. I'm borrowing some Virtuosos. I'm borrowing Tim's entire deck. And then I'm going to have to try to trade some things for Nissas tomorrow. So this is a Nissaless.
Oh, it has no blue-green Nissa?
No blue-green Nissa in the sideboard right now.
Oh. Yeah, Nissa.
Which is a mirror breaker, by the way.
So
it is bad that I don't have the Nissas for this deck yet.
Yeah. We might have to find... I'm going to have to go looking for a shop that'll have them. Ooh.
Oh, Mr. Gator, you think this is blue-green Pummeler?
It's not Pummeler.
It might be. We didn't see any Pummeler.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, we'll start with blue-green energy.
Yes, it is an energy deck. We know it's that.
So while it may be like, it could be, but that's not like, Austin isn't the type to go and look up and build a tier list.
Round 3, fight.
That was cool. So what did he tune for? Did he tune for Mountain Island? Swamp?
I did not see.
Oh,
I was busy.
Still resolving.
I was busy punching at the screen.
It's true.
Okay, so what are we getting? Looks like a
No, but it was a Pro Tour deck, and he. Okay, let me put it this way.
Homer is a deck that can win.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Austin's not the type to net deck. I'll throw quotes on net deck.
Gotta get into the screen a little.
Yeah. I gotta come over here. Net deck.
Okay, there we go. Very nice, Patrick. Keep the music going all around.
I mean, it will be tonight at Leatherhead's Karaoke.
Yes.
That's gonna be so
All
much
right,
fun.
we've got. So he did search for a forest. He's got a Ripbound Crag on turn 2.
Okay. Ooh, there is.
Phantom, you came in and there are no red vines. Well, guess what? There is a person that you can complain about that, and that person is right above you in chat.
Yep, right there. Just one comment up.
Right above you in chat. That is the person that you need to blame for that.
We're the virtuoso.
So you chimed in right at the perfect moment. Thank you.
Rogue Refiner.
All right, we got a Rogue Refiner. We got a Virtuoso. We got some energy things.
End of turn, he's gonna make a Thopter.
We got our Thopter tokens, guys.
And he's using the right one.
I am so excited to use these tokens. I can't even express it.
It's pretty sweet.
Uh-huh.
Probably seeing a Hydra coming down here. With 3 energy, that's pretty nice. Rogue Refiner. Okay, nice.
Pick up a couple energy. This is going to give the option to make another Thopter /
Ooh, Spray.
all sorts of other things. Yeah, Spray's going to take out Whirler Virtuoso. This is a fantastic for this attack. 3 damage coming through.
Yeah, Tim's gonna get spot. Now he's gonna try and slam a Hydra.
Yep.
That's fine. Like,
Hydra's a scary magic card, you know?
yeah. But he can still swing with his Whirler Virtuoso.
What would a red vine altar look like? It would be a red vine on an altar. Wouldn't that be like the most beautiful altar you've ever seen? Take like Altar of Dementia or Phyrexian Altar or
And just cover it with red vines.
and just
And
put red vines on the
altars
altar.
where people get sacrificed instead of like blood and gore. It's like
Red vines. Oh, see, Bryce. Good thing you chimed in. Ashnod's altar. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh boy.
It'd be a red vine altar.
So he grabbed a swamp, and Tim using Gwylands. The Jolt altar was better. Oh man, play the Scarab God. I just have the mana too.
Just slam a jam.
Slam. Come on and slam.
You want a jam?
What?
All right. Looks like we're going
Whoa.
to block. He's going to pump it up.
In response?
Now, I really hope that he has a Magma Spray in response.
Or you mean a Lightning Strike? No.
Okay.
Just... Oh, use your energy.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, that puts him up to 10.
Yeah.
So Tim is symbolizing his energy as a 0.
Yeah.
But that is 10. We got a Rogue Refiner. This is going to make it so he can pump a little higher on this. Oh boy.
Okay.
And now he can pump twice. If he attacks with this Hydra, if I'm Tim, I'm blocking.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I make this trade all day.
Yep. We're going to make sure the coast is clear. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's just gonna Dr. Chump.
Oh, I really think I would have traded Hydras. I like Tim's play. I do.
Yeah.
It is very good. Energy is not a broken mechanic. Yeah, you're right. Not even broken at all. It's like mana that doesn't leave your mana pool, which isn't broken.
Yeah, it's a resource that you can just kind of manipulate. End of turn, he'll make a Thopter. So Tim is at 4 energy, untaps, plays a Spire Bluff Canal. He's got 5 mana. What does he got?
What have you? So the reason I like blocking with this Hydra, you're not committing nearly as much energy as they are to be able to trade, and they would pretty much have to pump a lot into their Hydra
They have
to
to pay at
save
least 6
or to even try
9
to
energy.
save it.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is just a win for Tim, being that he has the option to make Thopters. He's got a 2/3 on the board. Everything looks pretty good for him. Although, and this is why I also said I liked the line he took, is that now it opens up a really, really good opportunity to attack.
Mhm.
Obviously, this is going to be a double block on Hydra.
Sure, you can pay your 3 energy and just trade. Like, or no, he doesn't even have to.
Nope,
He-
this is
he
just
can-
straight up
straight up
trade. 2 creatures for 2 creatures for 1.
I like that. That's fine.
He says that's okay.
Especially
And-
especially if he follows up with Scarab God
Is
here.
this Scarab God?
I don't know if he has it in hand. He's kept his hand face down, generally.
Most of the match, yeah.
But,
no
yeah.
Scarab God.
And
Aether Hub.
Austin's at
That's 7 energy.
7 energy, 14 life. These doctors are chipping away. That is one thing that like this blue green deck doesn't have like available to them is the red mana to play Virtuoso.
Mhm.
It's kind of soft to flyers. It doesn't have dragon. It doesn't. Yeah. Oh, good lord.
Good glory.
That's
We've got a Carnage Tyrant.
Carnage Tyrannito.
A Carnage Tyrant.
Thopters will not be able to chump that bad boy.
No.
Now we might be in. Hey,
Bruh.
let's race mode. Right?
This is not a race.
Bryce says suffer.
Bryce always has the good words, you know?
It's true. He's
can't
helped me
keep
up
up.
my pun game, and there he is. So he can leave back a Thopter and a the Scarab God to trade with the Carnage Tyrant.
You know what? This might be enough for Tim to claw his way back
This
from
card
the
is
Carnage
so
Tyrant.
Busted. This card is so busted. Like he can't like Austin is hard to attack. Like you can't attack into a Scarab God like that.
Not easily. And where Tim's at 20 life, he actually has a couple turns to just kind of block with the Scarab God efficiently, block, kill a thing,
Like let him
cast it
untap.
again.
If he untaps, he can like steal a Rogue Refiner, block and kill your Hydra. Like
Yep.
he's just throwing it into it.
So where's your play? Are you just throwing
Everything
throwing
in
a
front of
thought-
the Tyrant. The only thing I would make sure I can kill through a Blossoming Defense. Or
I kind of think you just throw a Thopter in front of
the Hydra.
the Hydra and do nothing else. This is the only other block I like.
Yeah.
Where it's like, let's actually deal with the Carnage Tyrant, and we're going to
And
recast
chump.
Scarab God this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I think he has a Glimmer. Yeah, we're gonna during the combat step he's gonna Glimmer. He's gonna get 2 energy going up to 11 energy. which
Okay.
I think is on that die. 2 cards. I can't quite see what they are. He draws them both. He's gonna put the damage on the Scarab God.
Oh man. Chump there. Okay.
Yep, Scarab God
End
comes
step.
back the end
Remember
step.
your trigger. It does it for you on Magic Online, but in a tournament you have to remember your trigger,
Mhm.
or it will not return.
Ever.
It doesn't ever check again. Yeah.
It doesn't check every end step.
Yep. That is a key thing.
All right, so now a lot of the worry is gone. He can he can cast this Scarab God, and and a Cub.
And a Cub.
And now he has a board state that's really hard to attack into.
Uh-huh.
I don't think the 1 damage is worth it. I think this is another chump on the Hydra at some point. He can take 5 this turn.
Yeah.
So
There even is an option of just like trading with the Hydra. You're fine with that because you just get your Scarab God back.
Yep.
This like the Scarab God is acting as like removal spells for Austin's creatures. Oh, Coup!
yep, and Coup is the card that we were scared of.
Joe Cool's God checks every end step.
Yeah.
All right, Joe Cool.
That he does.
Okay, this is kind of a scary situation
I
here.
think you block with the Cub.
On the Refiner.
I think so.
Yeah, you just trade off there.
No, 2
Oh.
blocks. I don't love that.
Get some. Keith, why aren't you here tonight, brother?
Hey, welcome to chat.
Welcome to
Keith.
chat.
Keith.
Like, we're glad that you're here with us, at least in the chat. But
it starts with anger.
Fear leads to anger.
Then we get
Anger
soft.
leads to hate.
Why aren't you here? Oh,
Hate
nice to have you.
leads to suffering.
We really should do it opposite. It's like, oh, Keith, thank you so much for jumping into chat. That's fantastic.
Why aren't you here tonight?
But why aren't you here?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Hey. It's okay. The player with the god wins, pretty sure. Oh, he gets his god back. No.
Nope. Heroic intervention.
Oh my gosh, no. No.
Wow.
Oh. That card's...
That's main deck.
That's main deck. Austin does not want to lose to control, apparently.
Apparently.
Like...
He's got another Carnage Tyrant.
Isn't that how gods work? Well...
It's not how this god works.
No.
He's got two gods.
Oh, what are you doing tomorrow? When's your thing? Now he can trample over. You got like 5 hours of prep for. And Ronus, like, oh jeez.
Yeah, this spell's doom. I don't see this Godception. Oh jeez. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
That's awesome, Keith.
So Keith, for those who don't know in chat, he owns and operates the Pompeii Pastas
Yeah.
food truck here in Salt Lake City. Delicious pasta, great calzones. Love his stuff. We have him at the store doing events all the time.
Yeah, all the time. It's pretty cool.
So.
I particularly love it because every time they come in, my boss will say, "Okay, we're paying for your guys' meals from Pompeii Pasta," and I always go, "Well, I'm go right over there then."
I was just about to say that, Mr. Gator. The
oh yes.
What are they called?
Keith. What are they called?
You ate some once.
Are they called pom-poms? Aren't they?
The pom-poms.
I swear they're called pom-poms.
They're pom-poms. Oh, the pom-poms are so good.
Yeah, Bryce and I had some on camera.
Nutella donut holes, basically. They're basically donut holes.
They're like heaven in your mouth.
Basically.
Which I don't know what heaven tastes like, but I assume it's something pretty close to that.
So that game kind of slipped away from Tim.
It really did.
Like.
All right, let's take a look over at our other table while this one is sideboarding.
Mm-hmm.
Pom-poms.
Pom-poms for days.
All right, look what we got, guys. We have 2 mono red decks. Red deck wins, and which is completely true. One of these red decks will win.
It's true.
We've got our beautiful, beautiful new Thopter.
One will rise, the other will fall. What's going on with the Hazoret? Just an attack with the Hazoret.
No, I don't know about you, but I've played this matchup enough to know that whoever has Hazoret on board is the one who's winning.
Weird.
In almost every scenario.
Now, something that you don't see very often, Nate is playing Hostile Desert. That is interesting. So, like, with ramming up, you do end up sacrificing a lot of your lands.
Red deck wins, red deck...
Doesn't win?
Red deck doesn't win.
So one red deck will win, and then one red deck doesn't win. Mm-hmm. When the other red deck wins.
RDW. I'll update the names of the decks accordingly.
He's playing your list.
You've been talking to Nate? Who said you could do that?
Hey. Berry pom-poms? You have... Are they like raspberries?
Or like blueberry? Strawberry? No. All of them! Did you mix all the berries? Keith, tell us. The suspense is killing me.
You gotta let us know.
Alright, so this is going to be an attack from Courier. If I had to guess, this is going to deal a damage, and then he's going to crack it. Because he wants more cards. I need
Mountain Berry.
Mountain Berry.
Speaking of mountains. Oh, he drew a reference.
Speaking of mountains, ramming reference. Dang.
That's a handshake. So, possibly the match. We don't know. it looks like Nate is unsideboarding. These red decks do kill quickly.
Yeah, they do. In fact, it may have been a good idea to start there, but we did.
Probably, but I really wanted to watch this.
That was a really interesting match that we watched. So.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It was pretty swingy. But yeah, like I said, Gator, Austin doesn't net deck, and apparently he planned on not losing to Control.
Or Teamer for that
or
matter.
Teamer for that matter, yeah.
Confiscation coup is like another mirror breaker.
Coup is pretty cool. Yeah, like I could see it with enough people playing. Like, I think he just hates losing to control decks. So, yeah, red deck doesn't win. Thank you. Yeah, there you go.
There you go, Bryce.
So him playing the confiscation coup is like his hedging against the Scarab God, which it ended up mattering that game.
Yeah, it did.
I don't like heroic intervention in the main deck.
But it worked.
That's what they say.
I know.
Like, they get the one time, but it worked this one time. And then
I agree with you, Patrick. I agree. But the thing is it is a good card.
It's a good card. I like it more in the sideboard.
Me too.
You might... Man, I just don't want to use a slot for a combat trick.
I know.
Like...
If it's a combat trick, I feel like it should be blossoming.
It's like you're already behind, right? Yeah. If you're using heroic, like you're not really using it offensively. I guess you could if you like. You can attack and go like heroic intervention on your guys if they make bad blocks. But other than that, it's just like. You're like on the defensive playing heroic intervention to like save your guys.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. It really only pays off if your opponent like overextends and like they think they have you dead and you can like mess up their board.
Right.
Like it can be pretty swingy, but like I just don't think it deserves a main deck slot.
Oh, I love it. And Tim's even shuffling with the cards facing him, not his opponent.
Yeah.
He's learning.
I mean, that's how he did it before, but then, like, yeah. I was like, hey, someone might call you on that.
No. I've never had that.
No, I don't think so, Gator. I think you're off on that. Like, it worked this one time to protect the Scarab God from getting back under Tim's control, but...
Here's the thing. It is a situational card. You want to put situational cards in your sideboard.
Mm-hmm.
You play 3 games. You will have that card for majority of your games. It is a sideboard card.
Because in some matches, it's just dead.
You want your main deck to be a consistent variety of cards that work well together and that kill your opponent. Your sideboard is your tech. It's where you bring in your situational things, also your silver bullets, things like that. That is what the sideboard is for. And heroic intervention is definitely a sideboard card.
All right, so players are going to draw their opening hands for game number 2. I'm assuming Tim is going to be on the play. He looks like he took a mulligan because he did scry. Both players scrying. Tim left his on top and Austin put his on the bottom. So Forrest go.
We got that turn 2 cub.
Okay, here we go. Can you answer the cub? And it looks like he just plays a servant.
All right, see you later, Keith. Thanks for tuning in.
Okay, have a good night, man.
We appreciate it. Yeah, so this is like my favorite moment to just like, okay, kill your thing at swing. But this works too.
This works too.
Yep.
He gets to play a dude, attack.
And now here's Austin going, I'd really like to have this mana.
I'd love to block.
This is going to hit.
Yeah, it's going to hit.
Yep, let's pump and let's use. So energy ends up staying the same. It's like a 3+1/+1 counter.
It really is. Yeah. Like, that was a good curve.
This is like a more versatile.
Whoa. Wait. Oh.
Aether Hub.
It looked like he had pointed his finger at Tim. Do you bolt servant like you do the bird? Yes.
I do.
All the time.
Yes. I will harness lightning it on turn 2 very quickly.
In fact.
However, in this scenario, it doesn't make a lot of sense to, just because Cub is already so threatening that, like, it's really not necessary. He has a Nissa. Where'd he get that?
He has one Nissa.
Oh.
He had one Nissa. And yeah, it's the Mirror Breaker, and he's going to play it, and it's going to help.
I did not know he had a Nissa. Here I was thinking he doesn't have it.
He has one. So, like,
okay.
Yeah, that's what he told me. He's like, he has one. And so I told him, like, oh, hey, just put a River's Rebuke in your sideboard over the other Nissa.
Oh, man, I love this.
Oh, for sure.
So
Pump once. Kill their 2 things. Slam Nissa on.
With 2 counters?
He's doing it.
Easy.
We did this all the time online when we were just tearing it up.
So he did need to pump once. Do you mind running out there and having
moving
him
his energy?
correct his energy?
Yeah, I'll do that.
I think he should have 1 energy left.
Yep, that is correct. 10, 50 energy. Should be 1 you pump.
Cool. Yeah, so Nissa comes down on 2 counters, so X is 2, and this is a card we need to bring up.
Oh yeah, this card is fantastic. This, if anything, was like the breakout from the Pro Tour as far as like innovation for this deck. It is Nissa Steward of Elements.
It really isn't like the most fantastic Planeswalker by any means, but really it busts the mirror wide open, and it's so valuable. Once it's up above 5 counters, it plays anything in your deck, and you really don't have a lot of things that it doesn't hit. It's pretty much Chandra and Harness Lightning.
Mm-hmm. And
I guess Vraska.
And Austin's not attacking into it. He can't attack into this Nissa.
No.
Like, he'll lose his Hydra. He's like, Tim is fine trading Rogue Refiner and like the Cub.
And you get to scry and set up your Nissa to get you free spells.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you have 6 or more counters, it just goes, all right, 10 damage to your face, deal with it. All flying.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee you that Austin will not have things for flyers. This is a blue-green deck. We haven't seen a flyer from him yet. Not only that, but where's your removal, you know? However,
it doesn't look like it's playing removal. Like, it's got some combat tricks.
There is one card. There is one card I can think of that is just going to wreck Nissa, and that is Disallow.
We have seen Gearhulks and Disallows out of this deck.
And this I love. He attacks with Hydra, double blocks, doesn't care about my creatures. Let's keep this Nissa rolling.
Yeah.
And there's
she'll add to your board.
Uh-huh.
It takes the pressure off Nissa. It makes Austin have to do something.
And Austin's just sitting on.
Oh, he lets him untap.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jeez. All right, so 0 Nissa. Yeah, baby. We did this a few times online.
This is a
just
0.
Like puts it
into
into
play.
play.
Be a Glimmer. Yep.
Just okay, Glimmer. Sure, dude.
Austin's like, I don't want to take the damage quite yet. Let me Glimmer first, then I'll take it. It's fine. Yep. Gets 2 cards. Takes 4.
Goes to 10.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So keep in mind, Austin has a Disallow in his hand. He does.
Yeah.
But
Tim has to answer the board too.
If Tim isn't careful, this could kill him. This is a Carnage Tyrant.
Okay,
Whoa.
He's dead.
He is dead.
He's just dead.
He's dead on board. Why did he do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
What the? All right, let's just ult Nissa and be done, yeah?
Just point to it. Just point to it. Be like, Nissa? Make 2 5/5 flyers? Attack you for 14 in the air? Yep. And he's dead.
Yeah, Nissa ult just takes him down.
So you're saying something about the Mirror Breaker.
Yeah, this Nissa card, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she's great.
Actually, I just took her off, but I kind of want to look at her a little more.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so let's take a look at Nissa. So, a green, blue, and an X.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, Big Man Louie. Yeah, you can DQ for that kind of thing. This is local REL, so we're not going to worry about that.
No, we just make simple corrections. Since Patrick is a judge, he's able to correct things. Not only that, but since it's on camera, we feel like it's important for a judge to keep the game state correct.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
and they are official warnings. So. I don't. Really. I actually don't think that's true, Gavin. There are cards that have the issue of I don't have a home.
Like Chandra. Chandra didn't have a home for a bit.
Right.
And
it actually
now
had
she's
trouble.
Everywhere.
Right. Sometimes you just need to know how to use them and where they need to be. This is another perfect example of what we were just talking about with Heroic Intervention. This card
is a sideboard card.
This is a sideboard card. It is a situational silver bullet that once you play this in the right matchup, you know that you can just steal a game. You don't want it in your main deck because it's so weak against so many decks.
Mm-hmm. Like you can't play this against mono red.
Yeah, you cannot have this against any aggro deck.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah, like aggro. Yeah. So.
Oh, he was just shady. Oh, okay, got you, Wes, for sure.
Looks like Austin has brought in his River's Rebuke.
Yeah, River's Rebuke is good for the mirror as well.
Yeah, it beats Whirl of Virtuoso and.
Something to mention as well is I keep referring this as a mirror. Yes, one is a 4-color deck. Yes, one is a 2-color deck. Mm-hmm. Both of these are energy-oriented decks with with a lot of similar cards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The only reason I'm calling it a mirror is because they play very similar. I think Austin does have some different tech in his deck.
Clearly with Carnage Tyrant main and Heroic Intervention.
Definitely.
Yeah.
There are a lot of control decks in the store, and him being 2-0 right now heading into the last round, I think it's showing.
Sure, yeah. I mean, that's what we did see round 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Round 1 we saw on camera 2 Grixis control decks.
And one of them won.
One of them won. The other one got out-tokened.
Yeah.
Which token is a bad matchup for control.
Well,
not Allison's deck.
Geez, Gator, tell Kelsey she's like basically the coolest person I know. Make sure she knows that. Or if she can hear me, then hi, Kelsey.
What's up?
But no, this is an exciting matchup. I've seen this 4-color energy deck in the mirror, not only in the Pro Tour. Oh, thank you. Here,
yeah,
I got it.
I'll fix this.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean we've also been playing a ton of it online because this is what you're taking to Portland.
Yeah, I actually ran a league. Tuesday, maybe it was Wednesday. I'm sure you guys could find it if you just look through Twitch. I ran a league with this 4-color energy deck, and
that was with me, right? This is our 5.
Yeah. So we played against 5 mirror matches, and when I say mirror matches, I'm talking about energy decks.
Yeah,
we played 5 energy decks in a row. I won all 5. I really like this 4-color energy deck when it comes to beating the mirror.
Yeah, Vraska and the Scarab God are super powerful cards that are mirror breakers.
Yes.
So having them available to you game 1, like. The Scarab God is okay against aggro.
Yep.
You only play 2 Vraskas, so like.
Even then, just making a token every turn, it's not easy to get through.
Yeah, that's true.
And you can kill things.
No play for Austin. So he goes turn 1, turn 2 Botanical Sanctums, no plays.
Yep, and I imagine this is just going to get Harness Lightninged. I kind of hope
scattered
he doesn't.
or abraded or sprayed.
Yeah. I kind of hope he doesn't kill it. Oh, okay, sprayed is a good removal spell for this card. Mm-hmm. I was hoping he wouldn't have a Harness Lightning for it. That's
you just kind of want to save that for bigger creatures.
You want to get bigger things. If a Hydra comes down this next turn, let's face it, you want to be able to Harness Lightning it
in response. Which he went with no plays.
Yeah,
so it means he probably has a Harness Lightning.
Darn it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that it can have
here
protection.
Comes the Hydra.
Maybe he has an Essence Scatter.
That would be a good thing to have. Oh boy.
Nope. No Essence Scatter.
Yeah, it looks like Austin's just going to get this one in a hurry. Tim misses land drop and isn't interacting.
No, Austin's on the play. Because Tim won that game.
Okay, gotcha.
He hasn't missed his land drop yet. I can't really tell what's in his hand. looks like Tim's
Yeah.
Tim is very deliberate with what he does. Looks like we'll resolve.
Yeah.
Looks like Austin has Glimmer and Essence Scatter. Oh.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
No fourth land
No
from
fourth
Tim.
land. That's unfortunate.
He even drew a card. Still no fourth land. There's a confiscation queue. All sorts of things going on for Austin at the moment.
Yeah, and Tim is. Since when does Tim play with cards so close to his hand? He's flicking them. He's thinking like he's kind of angry. Like
I'm not sure. Oh, to his chest.
Yeah, he holds them closer when he's like just kind of flicking them through, which is what we see here. That's an okay block.
Yeah, so he's just gonna block, make Austin have to commit a little bit of energy towards it.
Yeah.
Which I do like to make sure that when you are in the mirror, you want to keep their energy count somewhat low.
Mm-hmm.
But Austin's not playing with red. He does not have Harness Lightning. He does not have Whirler Virtuoso.
Mm-hmm. So, like, the energy can be a problem if you're trying to cast, like, removal spells on the Hydra. But other than that, it's just kind of there.
This is really hard to watch because...
It is.
Most of Tim's really good cards in this matchup
are like on come
on 4 and 5.
Yeah.
This is just a slaughter.
Like discards a coup. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It just doesn't get to show up to this game.
Got Mattoon. Take a quick look at his deck, or not.
Nope.
Didn't get to see nearly as much.
No, he's going in for it, and especially like now. Okay, now that he's gone 3-0, if I tell Austin, I'm like, hey, I don't know about having Heroic Intervention in your deck, like he won't listen, right? Because like whatever, I went 3-0 with this deck.
No,
on Showdown.
People get to choose, and brew the way they like to. I'm definitely okay with.
I like the main deck Carnage Tyrant.
And the card's just good.
The card's just great, yeah. Take 5. Huh, interesting, no pumps. Oh, another Whirler Patrol, or Rogue Finder. So.
Still no land.
Still no land, yeah. Tell the mannerisms there, that's just like.
Yeah.
Tim's acting defeated.
Yeah. Well, he is.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Kind of hard to keep a poker face when your board state alone tells you that you've lost.
Yeah.
He'll get to. Okay, this is a coup.
Coup.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. So he gains an energy.
He does.
Steals the.
Go up to 9.
Thing.
This is 10. Yeah, this puts him to 2. If he pumps all the way, so
he can't pump because he's used all his mana.
I was talking energy.
Oh, pumping with there.
All right, that's gonna do it. Austin's gonna take this one down. He is our. I think we had a red deck wins, and we also had Austin on blue-green energy take it down 3-0.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tim isn't acting defeated. His lands are. I agree with you, Wes.
Yeah.
It's kind of when your deck does it all for you. It was unfortunate to watch.
And that's kind of a disappointing end to like our tournament. Like we had some good game 1 and 2. Like game 3, 1 and 2 were great, and game 3 just kind of like.
Yeah, it's the game of Magic, right?
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some. Sometimes
variants happen.
You got this variance thing going on.
Round 4 double prizes or nothing? No, Gator.
Settle. I've already told you once to settle down. What are you doing?
I told you to settle down.
Come on.
Settle the wreckage down.
All right, guys. That's going to wrap up our stream. We had 3 rounds of Swiss. We got to see some sweet Standard Magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to give a quick reminder. We've got every Monday, Standard. Me and Patrick. Right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we've got Tuesday. Bryce and I will be taking down the Legacy Tournament, which we always love doing 4 rounds of Legacy.
Yep.
Because that is my personal favorite event of our week.
Well, we could set up the prize structure to do a 4-round tournament on Mondays.
Yeah.
In which we probably should because it's been one of our biggest events. More bits.
Nice.
The try hard bits
Oh,
How'd it
got 3 in the cup.
go,
That's pretty
Kennedy?
good. Yeah, and then last reminder is on Friday we do FNM. This Friday we're gonna have Matt and Bryce
Woo!
doing commentary for you. That'll be 3 rounds of Legacy.
Yeah.
Also, Patrick and I plan on doing some streams while we are in Portland
Yeah.
from our hotel room.
Yeah. We might do. I don't know if we'll do a Friday night one, like after FNM.
We'll see. We might do
Like-
some other things. A solid 3 out of 5.
We know we're doing one Thursday
Yeah.
because that's our scheduled day to do it here.
Mhm.
Kyra will be doing it because I'll be going to judge classes and conferencing and doing all that stuff.
It's almost like he cares about the game or something.
Well, yeah, like so we've got a thing called Judge Apps that you have to sign up for the event. Like there's a certain a window of time when you can register to apply to go, and I got accepted to go. So
That's awesome.
yeah, I did offer to work on Sunday, but I didn't get accepted to actually work the GP. I think you have to be at least a level 2. But yeah, so it'll be fun. I'll
Fantastic.
get some cool judge promos hopefully.
Maybe.
Yeah, no. Something that comes with it. So
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And last but not least,
Hail Heroes.
Hail Heroes.
Good night, guys.